Yeah, it's perfect.
All right, let me put the heads on everybody in here. Tap in. We got 6 people in the live so far. They gonna pile up. They gonna build, and usually they got a 5-minute grace period to, you know, we got the theme song playing. Niggas getting their chips and dip. Yeah. They rolling up. They getting their alcohol.
Get ready for the movie.
Yeah. Today we just started. We just shot the gun and told everybody to take off and start running. You know what I'm saying?
No, next time, like I said, I want to be in there locked in with them, man. It's going to be cool. Your lives are legendary. And this is Sitting Politic in here. We got FBJ, Florida Boy J. Go find him on YouTube. Florida Boy J, a great channel. He goes live. They go crazy. It's authentic. It's off the cuff. It gets crazy. If you like us, you know that we get a little wild. He's on the same kind of time. A little bit of flagrancy, but it's all in the name of honesty. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Honest conversation. In sports, all the kind of same things. Hip hop, heavy in there. And Bills is up here. We're in Orlando today, and then I got Deuce in here. He's vibing.
Deuce.
Yes, sir.
Man.
And big baby. So make sure you hit the button, subscribe. Like I said, go check out Florida Boy J at Florida Boy J. And is it Florida Boy J on all the socials?
Yeah, just Florida Boy J on Twitter, _life93 on Instagram. But you type in on YouTube, Florida Boy J on TikTok, all that flash shit. It's just with Instagram. You know, I wasn't really going by Florida Boy J.
Yo, I wanted to say, that's actually something, I mean, this is a little behind the scenes type shit.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I really thought it was a smooth move when you changed the name of your YouTube channel to Florida Boy J. I was like, that's thinking. Because at first when I found you as Perspective, or when I found you on the Star Report, to find you was kind of difficult. You know what I mean? You had to really be locked in, paying attention. You had to be a consistent viewer. But now everybody knows you as the personality Florida Boy J. So
right.
You know what I mean? It's easy to find you. That made me reconsider the algorithm and all that's kind of crazy. You type in Sitting Politic Podcast, we don't pop up.
Right.
If you type in Sitting Politic, no, it's vice versa. If you type in Sitting Politic, we don't pop up. You had to put podcast. So I dropped off podcast off our shit. Just to kind of play the game.
Right. That's another reason. Yeah, but you know, salute Joe Budden. That was another reason why I was just like, yo, Florida Boy J.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like my channel's Florida J, whatever you type in, like you're gonna go straight to my channel. I'm not gonna tell you. A lot of you niggas can't spell perspectives, anyways.
There you go. They're like, what the fuck even?
Why am I gonna have a pass a spelling contest before you come to my channel?
Joe Budden question. So the Joe Budden pod, you know, the format's way different now. How do you feel about that? I know we kind of bonded. We listened to a lot of the same things. They had a lot of the same interests as far as like podcasts. It just made sense. But Joe Budden specifically, we were longtime listeners there. And how was that for you as far as like the switch up with the format? I'm talking about past Ish and Ice. Now you got Queen's Flip, right? And you got Melissa Ford.
Right, I think it's better. Honestly, I like it a lot better.
Interesting.
I like it a lot better.
I'm on the opposite.
No. I like it a lot better with Melissa Ford and Queen's Flip than it was just Ish and Ice. When it was just Ish and Ice, compared to Rory and Mal had a better podcast. So it was a better listening experience. But adding Melissa and adding Queen's Flip pushes the envelope for more provocative conversations. And I feel like Mel comes in and kind of adds more of a female look to it, and she kind of is good eye candy. And because she's been in media before and she's high esteemed, people like to listen to her.
She has a name.
So I like the pivot. But if you ask me which one is better, by far it was the Joe Budden podcast or Rory and Mal.
Yeah, well, it's a power move when he pulled those big personalities on there. When he got Queen's Flip, who already has a huge personality online, I was more familiar with him than Melissa Ford. I just kind of had known her on the peripheral. But yeah, I'm kind of on the opposite. I think there's way too many talking heads on there now, and sometimes because it's such a diverse cast, you get in situations where, like, for example, specifically Melissa Ford, they'll be talking about sports, and then I'll be like, please don't. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, she'll take like the most bonehead, like surface level, like woke take. And it's like woke in sports. I'm really done with that shit. Yeah, I'm done with that. So it's like when we're talking about Colin Kaepernick or whatever, can we just say, like, really at the end of the day, like, that's over with? We don't have to shit like that.
Yeah.
Can't play.
Yeah. Before I continue, can everybody on YouTube hear me? Can y'all hear me on YouTube? Just put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me clearly on YouTube. Because I know we don't have the audio hooked up, so you got like direct sound. So if you guys can hear me in the live chat on StreamYard or YouTube, somebody throw a 1 in the chat if you can hear us fine. Somebody. So
you know, and I mean,
go ahead.
Let me know if this is too much, because this is in the middle. But I could try to hook up the dongle to that, and I might have a piece that could hook your computer to that. and it might have the audio go there while we're recording. I don't know.
Everybody's saying they can hear us. So
okay, cool. Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, all right. But either way. So for the Joe Budden podcast, I agree with you though. The Rory and Mal right now, I love Rory and Mal on Joe Budden, and I agree that podcast was one of my favorites, to be honest. All right. But when I listen to the Rory and Mal shit, I feel like I'm not getting anything from it.
Rory and Mal suck ass potting
by themselves, right?
Yeah, because they overplayed their hand, and when I say that, it's like y'all were interesting because y'all complimented Joe Budden. Yeah, like I'm not gonna go to get a meal and you gonna give me the sides. They're side dishes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and like something specifically that kind of turned me off from the whole Rory and Mal shit, even though I really liked him on Joe Budden, so I'll always check back in and see if maybe it's just a growth thing. But I feel like whenever I tuned in on that, it was like, let's talk about bitches. They're like, let's talk about bitches. Let's talk about, oh my God, isn't it crazy when you leave your toothbrush at a girl's house? I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear this shit. Like,
see, Rory and Mal were better because Joe was like the uncle OG, right?
Yeah.
Too cool, but I'm famous, so I'm still cool. I'm just older than everybody. Yeah. Mal was like, okay, I got industry connections, but I'm like too cool to experience anything. But that's what fucked around. That's why I was getting Mal fatigue. Yeah. When before he left, because it's like every time we have a conversation, you never experience any of the things we're talking about. Yeah. But you have an opinion on it, and when we ask you, oh, do you know this because this is what you lived through? Nah, I was too cool to do it. So why are you here to pod if you never experienced anything because you're too cool to do it? No, like you don't have any, like the best part about certain podcasts, especially with Joe Budden podcasts, sometimes we have like separate self-deprecating conversations based off of mistake experiences.
For sure, yeah. Like the Jay-Z shit, how he handled that situation.
That's or when Joe was talking about how him and Ice was about to fight outside the club and nigga pulled out the long knife and they had to like ride off and Joe was off the shit and ready to fight. Stuff like that. Like it's embarrassing, but niggas know you, so like for sure it adds character.
And we can relate to stupid shit.
Mal
like
is so scared to like be vulnerable. Yeah. It took away from the pod at a certain point where like I like Rory because Rory would have certain embarrassing stories or certain stories where it's like, okay, he didn't look all the way cool, but it was relatable. Nobody wants to relate to Mal because Mal thinks he's too cool. And Mal, he can dress fly, but it's like, Mal, we know when we walk in the room with the hose, like you're not pulling the hose because you're Mal.
What was your opinion on Rory?
Rory was cool.
Yeah, you fucked with him. Yeah.
Rory was cool. I like Rory because Rory kind of needs somebody who talks fast. Yeah. I appreciate how Rory talks slow and puts periods and commas. Right. And the way he talks complimented the Joe Budden podcast because Joe goes on rants and he talks fast. Me and Joe kind of same bag and we'll just go crazy for 20 straight minutes. And Rory comes in with the calm monotone explanation of what Joe just rambled off.
But would challenge him with that in that podcast specifically. I love that it felt like all of them could chat. And at that point, it did, I guess, give us a little bit of a false perception. Where at the end, like basically when they were talking about like the Spotify split and everybody was speaking as if they were owners, kind of, so it gave us a false sense of perception. But they all seemed like peers. When the Ish and Ice thing happened, it felt much more like it was Joe Budden's show. These motherfuckers were featured, and anybody from this point on would be strictly featured. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think that's the hard truth that a lot of sympathizers have to understand. Yeah. Is that we're not coming to hear you hoe ass niggas, bro. We don't give a fuck about anybody who sits next to Joe Budden. We're listening to Joe Budden because he's an institution at this point. We're watching him to learn. This is not even entertainment for me no more. This is class.
I agree with that because he's somebody that wants to launch a network and things like that, and that's kind of like right up the alley.
When he's pivoting with co-hosts and he's doing this, I'm studying Joe Budden. I'm not watching for entertainment anymore. Serious podcasters are not watching for entertainment anymore. We're watching to learn. So I don't give a fuck if it's him, Barney, and goddamn the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
But the show suffered when those two people left.
It suffered for people.
I wouldn't say nobody gave a fuck.
Okay, it suffered for people who are listening to be entertained.
You said it suffered. You said it suffered.
But when I say it suffered, because it suffered for people who want to be entertained. Me, I'm still watching.
You were not entertained. That's the point.
Even if I'm not being entertained, I'm watching somebody work through a dry spell. I'm watching somebody work through the bullshit. The shows, the numbers aren't up. The enthusiasm's not up, but I'm still potting. It was a time last year where my viewers and my traffic was cut by 90%, and I still have to sit up here and podcast like I'm about to hit 1,000, even though I'm about to hit 100 views.
Yeah. No, I understand that because you got to put the best foot forward, period.
You can lose everything and you still have to pod like you got it all.
Yeah. Right.
Somebody passing your family, you gonna stop podding?
No.
Think your audience cares?
Somebody's gonna stop rapping? Let me ask you that. Never.
Nobody gives. What I had to learn is like nobody gives a fuck about you, what you got going on. Your show must go on.
Yeah.
No, nobody cared that Joe went through a breakup with Sin. They just make sure, they just want to know, were you going to pod twice a week? Sure. Nobody cared if Rory Mal left. We got a pod Saturday.
But when you have an audience like that, then you have a responsibility to them. You don't think so?
When you are presenting anything and you are meeting a demand, supply demand, you're giving people what they want. That's the name of the game. You can't stop because something happened. Your leg blew off. So what?
Yeah.
Go live, get on that microphone, and give me what I want.
So we're agreeing on that. It's like you have a responsibility to that audience.
Your fucking parent passed away on the way to the game. Yeah. Suit up. You're starting tonight, and you better drop 40 on your mom's name.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what the legend would do.
I mean, Brett Favre's dad passed away. He threw 4 touchdowns Monday Night Football.
That's it. Yeah. No, that's true.
Nobody cares. The only thing they want you to do is actually, something very traumatic happened in your life. Give us the greatest performance you ever did.
Make this a moment.
Double that. Be greater than you were when everything was perfect. You see what I'm saying? So nobody cares.
There's no sympathy in that way.
Exactly. So when I'm watching Joe Budden, I'm understanding some of the back end, what's going on behind it. So I'm watching you pod through the struggle, because it's going to be times where I'm going to have to pod through the struggle.
Sure.
Times where I should have probably podded through the struggle and I didn't because the struggle was too real.
Yeah.
I took a 7-month break.
Yeah.
And niggas didn't give a fuck why.
Yeah.
Mental health, fuck your mental health. Go live.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. And I mean, definitely at that point, I think he's pushed through it. And a lot of the criticism for the Ish and Ice situation has been they're not like equal contributors. Not that Mal and Rory were equal contributors, but they were active participants in every conversation. There'll be times that Ish and Ice will just be sitting there, and then I have to look at them like Deuce Andretti and Billy right now. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. We're on topic 1, but I'm saying it'd be halfway through the show, and it's like, yo, say something. You know what I mean?
No, because
y'all talk about Joe Budden. I'm gonna let y'all. Joe Budden.
Yeah. We can do this. Yeah, we can move on, but like this is just a commonality. Right,
and we got a long show. We can be here as long as we need.
Yeah, we're vibing.
But the thing about the Joe Budden shit too is like, hold on. Before I even see, what were you saying? Because I want to. Because you said something.
Well, I was saying.
The thing is, 2 things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ice, self-proclaimed, never went outside.
Yeah.
Ish is like an older man who already made money in his industry. So it's nothing. He doesn't have to appeal to anybody.
And who was outside of that's a good thing though. You don't have to appeal to everybody. You have people come on the pod where it's like, yo, I can't say this. You can't have the same environment because I'm on here type shit. You know what I mean? Like can't smoke or shit like that. Random shit.
But the thing about it is, number one, why I would be silent is because y'all haven't did half the shit that we're talking about. So you kind of can't relate. Number one. Number two, one thing that people miss about being visual potting or just being on camera, you have to be likable and people have to believe you. Like you can't be like for no jumper when you bring it on house, no disrespect to House Phone or Flocko or none of them, but sometimes like you bring on people, they don't look like somebody that somebody wants to listen to. Or you don't have experiences to where we can relate to. Like, okay, Rory and Mal, you come on there. We know you went out last night. We know you getting fly. We know you at the parties, this, and that. Sure. So it's like when we're talking about something, you're telling us stories you can relate to. When you're talking about you were hungover and this happened, like we're young enough to where it connected with us.
Yeah, 100%.
Them 100%. Who are they? They don't have those types of stories. So and we don't want to let. And personally, Ice cool. He's cool. But personally, I don't want Ice can't tell me anything unless we're at Best Buy and we're trying to get some electronics.
Yeah, no, he's a wizard with that. But Ish, I like Ish. Ish has a lot.
I fuck with Ish.
Okay, yeah, I like Ish a lot. And honestly, I don't mind Ice. I
like Ice on Twitter.
I preferred the show before the Melissa and Queen's Flip ad. Although I do think Queen's Flip adds a lot, and like you said, he adds a lot as far as the pushing the conversation forward, not being afraid to say some wild shit that makes everybody else on the show go, oh, I can't go there. Which is honestly part of what frustrated me about the Joe Budden shit.
The thoughts and prayers era.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
That's why Rory Mal had to get up out of there. Because every time something came up, we ain't even roasting the topic anymore.
Yo, we're not even talking about it.
We have industry ties, so instead of spending 40 minutes of gold of roasting somebody, it's just, oh man, thoughts and prayers.
100%. No, that shit was ridiculous. And you're right. It was like almost everything. Somebody had a relationship or Mal. That was actually when Mal started to get really frustrated because like, yo, you're literally not willing to talk about anything, son.
You're cool with everybody. Like, come on.
Yeah,
bro.
Exactly. Don't want to affect nobody's mental health or whatever, but we're talking about them. So we just got it is what it is. People are in the public light. They're going to get talked about. But one thing I wanted to ask you about before we move on, and Bills, I know you have an opinion on this. No Jumper. So the kind of like collapse. I don't want to make it all pod talk, but this is like our passion for sure. Yeah. So it's like No Jumper. It kind of looks like it's going through some serious turmoil, maybe even a complete collapse for real. At least as far as a hip hop platform.
Right.
What's your opinion on that?
My opinion is this: both of y'all are white, right?
Yeah.
Obviously. This is my opinion. This is my issue, right? When white people come into a culture outside of theirs, grab a bunch of black people around them to do the work while they count the books or just do, advise, whatever the fuck.
Bitches, literally.
Do whatever, but you have black people around you to get into the culture, right?
Yeah.
You make profit off the culture. You monetize. Some of the niggas around you get a bag, change their life. Cool. Everybody, niggas gonna benefit off the default, just by proximity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But once you see, okay, this is gonna peak out at a certain point. Okay, YouTube's not allowing certain content to be monetized where we were a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, I've interviewed all these rappers. Okay, niggas done died. Certain people done got slapped. We done beat up, was turned Jerry Springer. Guess what? Okay, we're gonna bring this guy on here. Okay, we're touching different algorithms.
You're talking about the David, whatever, Spencer guy.
Yeah. Okay, now we're touching a different audience, a different bag. Okay, this is what YouTube looks like it's gonna be. First of all, you didn't have any black person sitting there with you, but you can grab niggas all day to do the bullshit. But when you get white supremacists on there, you can't find no black person to combat what you're saying.
Do you think it's an issue he had him on? If you
no. The issue is not you had him on. The issue is if a platform that you have built off the backs of black people, you have an openly racist up here talking, and you don't have any black people to combat what he says. Fine, because you don't. Since you're so involved in the culture and you're down, you should be combating him. Since you spend so much time invested with black people, you should have the talking points ready to go.
Yeah, right.
Just off of, you're not going to talk about my niggas like that. You're not going to talk about my people like that. You're not going to talk about the motherfuckers I do biz with. You're not going to talk about the people that I frequent, that I fraternize with, I get money with. Like, I'm not Puerto Rican. I get money with Puerto Ricans. I'm not going to have you sit here talking about Puerto Ricans. Well, not even just the fact I get money with them, but I have a personal relationship with them. I have a personal relationship with other people that aren't my demographic. Because I got a relationship with them, I'm not going to have somebody who's their adversary come here and talk disrespectfully, knowing that I personally know niggas that you talking about.
Right. No. Yeah. 100%. That's fair. The with the No Jumper platform. I mean, so with that specific interview, though, I actually want to add some context there, because I feel like with that interview, there wasn't like much racism spewed, because that guy, although he was previously a racist, so that I can see where it's inappropriate to have him on the channel. But in that interview, he was saying that he actually had changed to, like, he's like a liberal now, and fucking he
listen.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Who is he? I'm keeping a buck, right? Once you're a racist, you're always a racist. Nobody reformed you. Yeah. You didn't get reformed. Who are you telling this? You're saying this so you can get off the double talking points that are racist statements in this interview. You're just going to throw out the disclaimer, I'm not racist anymore.
Can we disagree with that? Because I like to have a conversation. Yeah. So you don't think anybody can be, I'm not going to say redeemed, but can change their mindset as a racist. And one thing that I want to be clear about is with my experience and why I'm not a racist. Honestly, I can credit.
Peasy says white fans made me stop being racist.
Well, so, and that's kind of in line, because it's like, I think that the reason, because I'm not ignorant, I've experienced racism in my family, like them being racist. Right. So it's like, but the exposure is 100% what prevented that from happening. If I would have just lived in a fucking
sheltered all white, I
wouldn't know any better. I would have just been taught that, and then I would have spewed hate. But because I have a brother and a sister that's both mixed, you know what I mean? I had a black stepfather, best friends black, shit like that, like just that exposure, like is a blessing. It's literally
living with black people day to day
in every race. That applies to everybody. You know, you're around Asians a lot, you're like, yo, Asians are really like kind of maybe a bad example.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You're just naming demographic. Just like I said earlier when I was talking like Puerto Ricans, like you'll sit around and somebody will say something about any culture, right? And you'll sit there and laugh about it because it might be funny, but you don't really think like, oh damn, where was I last Christmas? Oh damn, who was there on my birthday? Oh damn, who am I business with? Oh damn, who? And it's all the people you let this motherfucker talk shit about. Right. To the point where if you don't get up and slap the dog shit out this motherfucker, You sit right with him, and I don't want to hear nothing you say after this interview go off.
The only pushback that I have there is though that I think that I agree because it was a lot of because I think Destiny was on that interview as
Destiny's
well.
A cornball.
And he's liberal but white, but it was all really like them it was a circle jerk. Yeah, everybody just pretty much agreeing, no discourse really happening. So and because that guy was trying to present as like a reformed, liberal or whatever.
Bro, and that's another thing with Richard Spencer.
Thank you. Yeah, yes, sir.
How are you don't monetize racism and then come back? I'm not racist no more. My bag up.
After I got my money. After I got my money from the racists. They were tripping.
And you know what? What's funny? You know what's funny about that? Black people do it too. You got a lot of black people who come in the game broke on they pro-black shit, on they young Pharaoh time, you know what I'm saying? On a lot of these, we pro-black, fuck the white man.
I like how this man, he just excluded us from the conversation.
We're about to, fuck white man the devil.
Talk
the
about
black woman is God.
Here.
Somebody slapped the black woman. I got slapped too. We got to fight for the black babies. We got to buy this school. We got to buy this shop bar. We got to run. We got to do the fundraiser. All this shit. I'm buying your clothes. I'm buying the shoes. I'm donating to your cause, right? Cash apping you. Get the bag. Niggas switch up.
Yeah, no facts.
Niggas switch up. I ain't pro-black no more. I'm wearing suits now.
That's facts.
I'm riding in the Benz now. Nigga, the bag got different. I got different. We're not racist no more. Now I'm working with white people. Now there's a white nigga sitting next to me.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers, and now you coming on the mic. The white man not enemy. Racism don't exist no more. Yep. Y'all niggas is holding yourselves back. You like, bro, 18 months ago, we was with it.
I don't know how
roll it back 5 years.
But now you got the bag. It's the switch up, but it's not for the same reason. The black man knew I can monetize off racism, just like the white man knew I can monetize off racism, right? At a certain point. But what changes the narrative is two completely different reasons. The black man changes his narrative because there was he reached out for a white hand, or a white hand reached out to him, and he's getting the bag, and now white people ain't so bad no more because I'm getting paid by him.
But isn't it fair?
So I can't be racist because I'm getting money with him, right?
If that's your exposure, though. So if your exposure to that point is not there and it's based in ignorance, but then your first exposure is because now it's benefiting you, so you're going out your way now and having this exposure to a different race.
Let's do some red pill, blue pill shit, right?
Let's do it.
It's niggas who've had the experience, same way you've had it, same way some of us had it. We grew up with a complete different culture, and go still do the race baiting and still be racist, and they'll even hit even harder because I actually grew up around you and I know you a little better, so things I'm gonna say sound like I sat right with y'all niggas, sound like I was infiltrated. It's hitting hard because some of these things I'm not even supposed to say. I'm not even supposed to have the proximity to say this. You see what I'm saying? No, so that's the red pill where we think some of these people don't know no better. Some of these people could have been raised around. You know what I'm saying? For all we know, Richard Spencer could have been in the hood for the last 22 years. Age 23, he put on a suit, cut his hair, and came out on the bullshit. And hit niggas so hard because he was sitting with him the whole time.
I got to ask y'all a question real quick because I want to get back on this. But is it true that in the hood there's always at least one racist white person? So I lived in a neighborhood, it was probably like 90% black people in Indianapolis. And our neighbor was white though, so it looked a little crazy because like we were just live right next to each other. But they had a Confederate flag literally right in the window. And they had problems. They did get problems. But you're asking for them when you're in the middle of a neighborhood, that's just completely insensitive to their lives.
But at the same time, it's insensitive. But that's the problem I would have personally with my own people.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's Confederate flag here. Why haven't none of you niggas tore it down yet? Why y'all letting it fly? Why y'all letting it fly?
I mean, so you're talking about the state?
No, I'm talking about the black people in that community who see that flag every day. Why ain't nobody burn it, tear it down yet?
Well, I mean, like I said, that's kind of the issue that he had. Those motherfuckers like take that shit down.
No. The issue should have been the flag ain't up no more. Because we took it down.
Well, then the flag
and
wasn't
if it goes up, you got a problem. Was the flag eventually taken down?
Well, I don't think he put it back up. It got taken down. That was the problem.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it should hell should be raised until that flag is down. Because you shouldn't be in a black neighborhood and as a white minority with a Confederate flag anywhere.
And by the way, what's your opinion on that?
Was it in his window? It was in his window?
Yeah, basically.
What's my opinion on the Confederate flag? What's my opinion on the Confederate flag?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Personally, it doesn't move me at all. Like my personal reasons, I like the design of it. I like the blue X with the white stars and the red background.
Yeah.
Cool design. No.
He says fashion.
It is fashion.
No. If my objective opinion with no feeling to it, the design, I mean, you know, it's symbolism of designs. Like people say the Nazi symbolism shit from like
about
ancient
hope.
Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say? So a lot of the shit be bastardized and turned and turned to the opposite meaning of what things actually are. Like people say black cats are bad luck, but in real life, black cats are good luck.
See, what we really should be doing is taking the meaning away from it, not even letting it hold so much weight.
Nah, but see, you can't do that. You know why?
We're not without ignoring exact.
Right, but this is my right. So, like I said, my objective view of the Confederate flag, cool design, right?
Yeah.
Now, my real view of the Confederate flag, first of all, when I see it, it doesn't make me feel any type of way because I grew up in the South. Like it's not the boogeyman.
Well, so you're desensitized to it.
I'm desensitized to it. Like it doesn't move me. Like I live in the Southeast of America. Racist white people have.
I will not be standing next to you if you have.
Right, like racist white people have said nigger, all that shit to me, all that, and you know what I'm saying, the fought them. I've lived here.
So the flag's just not the
flag. I've lived it. I'm not scared. Like I've been in the book. Like whatever niggas be scared of, bro. Like I've lived it growing up.
It's really the South.
Well,
it's in the South, but it's like but it's like this. With my experience, like I said, I had white best friends. I've still know white people. You know what I'm saying? Done business with white people. Like we sitting here chilling. It don't matter. Everybody's their own person. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm ignorant to the bullshit, or like I haven't fought white people for racism, or I haven't fought white people not because it was racism. It's just proximity. We just got an issue, and it's not even race.
Yeah.
But it's like if you don't have those day-to-day experiences with outside of your race, you don't know outside the ignorance that you were taught. So you don't know how to deal with people as their own individual person. You don't know how to come in a place where it's like, I may have experiences with these people, but I'm not gonna come in this room with that same experience on my shoulders. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So when it comes to Confederate flag to land my plane, it's cool, but it's cool, but it's like this. It's cool for people to try to romanticize it and for people to try to say what it actually means. But at the end of the day, what the war was about, and we talk about people died in this at this time for fighting. Okay, you're gonna compare those deaths in that time gap for the 400 years of slavery before that. Like niggas don't want to hear about your uncles and your third cousins who died in the Civil War when whole generations got wiped out and renamed. Like that's like saying my arm got fucking ripped off and you saying damn my fingernail broke. Get the fuck out of here. You can't even be in the emergency room. Yeah. That's an insult to me. Try to tell me why your uncle fought in a war against his own country.
So real quick, so I got to kind of like a take on this as separate from even racism, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah, like the Confederate flag, and I want to hear y'all's opinion on it. Like if you really think about it, that is a fucking terrorist flag.
Facts.
Those are people that
they fought the Union?
took arms up against their own country and wanted to separate from them. So that's like basically as ISIS. You feel what I'm saying? It's just we don't look at it that way. One, because maybe it was some of us, and then also and because it's not now. They're running around with muskets instead of blowing themselves up. You know what I'm saying?
So
go ahead.
But I think I heard something. I think where that flag originates though, like where it originates from.
Make sure you scoop just so you're in the shot.
Oh my bad. Where it originates from is like it's a battalion that fought in the rebellion against the British, and then they migrated into
It makes sense because it seems like kind of like a remix of the British flag.
Yeah, and the thing about it too with Confederacy, right? One of the biggest issues was if you don't know the economics in America back then, the South was booming. The South was where the money was. Like New Orleans was
at least the black market.
Well, before the Industrial Revolution, where we got into things like.
But that's 200. Yeah, that's like 150 years in the future.
No, you're right.
Right. But
this is agriculture.
Yeah,
culture,
we're talking about free labor.
Yeah,
Cotton Empire, all the shit that was going on, all the agriculture, all the shit that was being grown. The South was where the money was.
People are investing into it, like.
Because it's free labor. I gotta buy slaves, pay for them. They're insured by Aetna and a lot of people on Wall Street. But it's a system. Insane. It's a system within a system. We're too far deep in the conversation.
We talked about it. Slave masters got reparations. We talked about it.
Of course they did. But exactly. Yeah. So we want to talk about the Civil War, and then on top of the fact, people like when I brought up the economic base is because people think the Civil War was fought because they wanted to end slavery. The Civil War was fought because the North wanted that money from the South, and the South was monopolizing the industry and the money and had all the trade internationally. And the North is like, bro, I need some of that. Like, we're making money with the finances up here with Wall Street in New York. You know what I'm saying? We're helping you guys organize the money, but as far as getting that hand over fist direct to consumer, like y'all running the trap.
Yeah, no.
Give us some of that. It's like South like fuck y'all.
Yeah.
And we're the North. We are the United States at the end of the day. So we'll come kill y'all. And the South like, well, fuck y'all. We got more money than y'all.
Right.
We can just form a whole army and go to war.
I think they had better generals at that time.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, if there was a whole army to go to war with America back then, it had to be a certain segment of people who had enough paper and that was not down with whatever agenda America was with. Like, you got to understand that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just the
South psychology
didn't have enough numbers.
and the reality is not even the South didn't have enough. Bro, America, who still has money and financing by Great Britain, international, whatever. It's America. This United States of America. We did it, right? Even though we beat Great Britain, we're still a recognized country.
Oh, yeah.
You are too. You're just rebelling, and now you're a confederacy, and now you're going to war with us. You can't get any international shit off. You can't. What are you developing? You have the money to do shit, but at the end of the day, you lost for a reason. Y'all just a bunch of rich niggas who can go to war, but y'all are not the country. Y'all not a country. Y'all may have generals. Y'all may have your own president, whatever, bro. We.
Could you imagine Florida having a fat ass border? It's like, yeah, bitch, you broke off
That's
the
like
states.
that's like you trying to fight two corporations. You got to upstart with.
Well, I wouldn't wanna be
you got
there,
to
actually.
upstart with Capital Ventures versus the fucking traditional brick and mortar that's been around for like 150-year head start. Not even 150. Let's just say you got a 60, 70-year head start.
Have you ever heard that people talk about California seceding from America?
Yeah, being like its own republic.
Yeah, because their economy is like as big as I want to say it's like a top 10 economy in the world or some crazy shit.
Yeah, I actually saw like one of them shorts. It's like, you won't believe these facts, and it was like
Taxes
the
are
GB.
crazy.
What is it called?
Real quick,
The
B.
GB?
Jackson just said the North was more industrialized. The industrial,
yes, sir.
like
Yes, sir.
Structure.
the infrastructure, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
He's talking heavy right now in the chat.
Yeah, but go ahead, because y'all segue into the next thing.
Yeah. Well, honestly, what we could really get into, that was just a freestyle topic. We were just bullshitting. But one thing I did want to talk about is the Trump indictment. We were talking about California seceding. So something kind of interesting to segue from that. DeSantis, openly saying that he won't extradite Trump, which, by the way, is just a pander, to the fucking Republicans, because you're still in America. They're gonna send federal agents, you know what I'm saying, into their jurisdiction, and they're gonna go pick that motherfucker up in Mar-a-Lago, and they're gonna bring him wherever they're gonna bring him, if that's what it comes to. But how do you feel about that, and what do you think that is? You know what I mean?
I feel like DeSantis is like him and Trump. I feel like him and Trump is like will be like me and Starr.
Okay.
But
Who's who?
Nigga, Trump is Starr, and I'm DeSantis, nigga.
Well, but DeSantis. Oh, I guess that's right, because DeSantis is about to be up.
Yeah, like I'm the little nigga, you the big nigga.
Yeah, I see what you're
Yeah. I'm following your blueprint. I'm wilding out on motherfuckers. I'm flagrant. I'm doing these wild statements.
Yeah.
I'm just little Trump. If it was no Trump, it would be no DeSantis. DeSantis is just took the whole blueprint and ran with it.
Yeah, he crawled so he could walk.
Exactly.
Or walk so he
And
could
Trump,
run,
and it's like,
whatever.
if you like Trump, you fucking with DeSantis. If that wasn't true, DeSantis wouldn't have as much clout as he has. And DeSantis, if you want to talk about top Republicans going up for the next presidential election, the most prominent name is Ron DeSantis.
Oh, definitely. Well, in Trump. So it's like,
But he's Ron DeSantis. It's because Ron DeSantis been
agree with
cooling,
that.
been chilling with Trump. I'm in Florida.
Yeah.
Trump come to Mar-a-Lago. I'm the governor of the state. I'll let you run. You know what I'm saying?
well, they're kind of
facts.
openly. Well, hold up, because they're kind of openly.
and I just told the government, bro, I ain't even letting you come get him.
That is a game changer. So I mean, shit has changed. But leading up to this, they were going back and forth and basically shading each other. Trump every day was on the Truth Media and shit, shading DeSantis.
But see, that's the thing about it. It's like
it's theater.
it's
political theater.
Like when me and start trolling each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's
Political
it's theater. Yeah, exactly,
Well,
dog.
it was sick because these motherfuckers, it's kayfabe. You feel what it's wrestling shit because we're not in on it. When it's you and Star, it's really like the audience is in on it.
Right.
It's like this is fun. We're bullshitting, but it feels like just homies going back and forth. With DeSantis and Trump, it's literally just bullshit. You don't have a choice. We're gonna do the same thing.
But the thing about it, they have to do that because DeSantis and Trump know that I can't be too attached to you because they're gonna try to take me down. So I gotta act like we beefing, and in the backhand channel we shaking hands.
You gonna pardon me?
But I gotta act like we beefing.
You gonna pardon me?
I can get in. So
You're
I can
snapping
get
right
in and let you eat
and
let
it's
you
insurance.
That's what I'm saying.
It's really insurance on the back
listen,
end.
That's like
I mean, facts.
exactly like listen.
Yeah.
They gotta think we beefing on the court so we can get on the same team.
Yeah. Well, and let's be real. If DeSantis, theoretically, let's say DeSantis loses to Trump, bro, it's all good. You're next. I can't run again.
Yo, what
you
if,
literally
bro,
are next.
It's like at your job, right? It's like like at your job.
Yeah.
When you came in, I was top fry cook, right? Mm-hmm. You just came in, you working the cashier. Couple months go by, I'm the manager, head manager. I'm one of the head managers, right? Run that bitch. You eating, you doing your thing, right? I'm about to get demoted, but you next up.
Okay.
But they know we cool, but they know if they see us eating lunch together, laughing around, you know what I'm saying, work, yeah, we can't promote him because he cool with dog over here. Dog over here, he wilding.
No, I feel
you cool. You too cool with the nigga who wilding, so we don't know who want to promote you.
And they want to inform on each other.
Yeah, who your homie is.
Yeah.
But if you man, I don't even fuck with him. Oh man, we ain't even cool. We ain't even like, we nothing alike.
Well, from a corporate standpoint, that they see that as the hands.
Right.
They're not talking to the head.
That's what I'm saying.
The hands doing whatever the hands do.
Right.
But they're not reporting back. To
so the Republicans, Republicans who fuck, because DeSantis is still in the Republican Party. Trump is kind of exiled. He has his own party type shit. Yeah. But DeSantis is still in there.
He's like a populist.
So in order to keep the Republican niggas with him, like, oh yeah, fuck Trump. Yeah. When they go to dinners and all that shit, yeah, he's wilding, he's stupid, whatever. Trump's talking about him. But in the back channels, yeah, we cool. We chilling. We talking crazy, right? Yeah. And then when they indict him, what is the first thing DeSantis said?
Come here,
hey, man. Come take him then. Hey, don't call me. We ain't sending no aid, no help. We ain't going to no locations. Y'all want him? Come and get him.
You don't see though.
We ain't helping nothing. I ain't snitching.
You don't see that as a pander though, like such a pander, such a political statement.
No.
It was a political chess move for real though.
Yeah,
by DeSantis.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to get some.
Well, because he's not actually gonna be able to do anything.
But exactly,
it's catering to his base. It's pandering to his base. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, at the end of the day, you really are not gonna. You go inconvenience them a little bit, but they're not even tripping on that. The feds are coming down there. They're gonna grab them. They're not coming down there. They're here. They're in Florida already, waiting for the fucking green light. You feel what I'm saying?
He said that because DeSantis wants to maintain his Florida Republican base.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like Trumpers down here too.
Oh yeah.
So you gotta understand.
Trumpers.
So DeSantis knows, okay, I'm gonna say this, and like his base still gonna stick with me. And he said that kind of validated when I seen that statement was true. It validated my thoughts the whole time. What I just broke down to you, that in public they gonna beef. Because I got to stay with my Republicans and they can't know that I'm too close to you because they won't put me in.
Yeah, it's facts.
Yeah.
They ain't going to make you manager because they know me and you best friends. So you got to act like we don't fuck with each other. So once you make manager, you can make sure they don't take me out and fire me.
Yeah.
Because they trying to fire me, but you next up.
Yeah.
So you going to have the decision to hire and fire.
No, for sure. I feel that.
But if they know we cool, they going to know you going to keep me around because we cool, not because.
They'll tell you got to go to another store.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that same thing with Trump and DeSantis. We got to beef. Because if I'm next up to be in power, we don't know. Me and you can win it. But we got to act like adversaries. So either we can both get in or I can get in, you can get in. But if they know we cool, they're going to get two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
We can't both be riding. We can't be moving to work. We can't both be in the same car at the same time. Yeah. Somebody got to be moving. Somebody got to be sitting.
That's facts.
They got to get one of us. They get both. We out. The whole Trumper, DeSantis, talk point, thinking point, the rogue Republican mindset is with those two. And if they take those two out, then the Republican and Democratic Party is pretty much purple.
Well, and plus it fucking
to most Republicans.
Yeah. And also though, that makes it makes a statement. Like you can't go trying to shift shit. And I mean, I don't agree with a lot of shit that Trump did, to be real. But at the end of the day, like he did come in and try to shift shit a little bit. So they're not fucking with that. They want it to be the same old. What else? Oh yeah, with Trump, I wanted to ask. I don't know if any of y'all voted for him or anything. Well, I do know some of y'all. So I really want to ask you. And if y'all want to divulge that, let me know. But
I didn't vote.
You didn't vote? Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm wondering with the indictment.
My last vote was Obama 2008.
Yeah, same here. Mine was 2012. Yeah. Okay.
Now,
or no.
Yeah, with Trump,
the
indictment.
Yeah, same here. Yeah. We were still in high school in 2008. We was like, well, when 12 come around, I'm joining in on this party. Y'all was turned.
The second time.
Yeah.
Y'all weren't part of the revolution, but you kept around.
I remember that. I was in 8th grade. So there's no way I could have.
No, I feel it though. Yeah. But with Trump, with him being indicted, do you think, because what he's being indicted for, the Stormy Daniels shit or whatever,
that's a silly business.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, like, just how do you take that? Really,
completely silly business.
Yeah.
The thing is like, there's so much other shit that other people could be indicted on.
First president ever.
Like you got Pelosi stealing money.
It's the first one to do anything illegal, man.
Nah, but see,
there's so much other corrupt shit going on. Like you're really worried about like a porn star getting paid off.
The political theater.
That just seems like
that's really the name.
That's a waste of resources, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, and for something that's basically, what did Donald Trump Jr. say? That statute of limitations is out. The FBI couldn't even.
But my thing is, he's a president. But my issue is this. My biggest issue is this, and I don't want to divulge too much because I think we already know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kind of say it in code when we keep moving.
Okay. Yeah.
We have somebody's laptop videos circling the internet at this point with very ease to see the type of debauchery that this son of elected official has clearly done.
Real close.
Has clearly done.
Thin veil.
Has clearly
FBJ
done.
ain't really scared, to be honest. He'll really let you know who he's talking about without saying it.
We can type in three words right now on any platform and pretty much see all the things going on.
Yeah.
And
crazy.
Not only is that person,
let's go, Brandon,
is running around and chilling, you know what I'm saying? They even have media outlets and reporters asking the elected official in his face, what's going on with your offspring? Mm-hmm. He just walking away. Well, all I'm saying is this: if we running down on Stormy Daniels, it's a couple electronic devices.
Yeah, but what it do?
We need to be looking into.
But what it first and foremost, even in that scenario that we're talking about, it would be the person whose laptop it is that we would be holding responsible first. You can't necessarily automatically hold a parent responsible for what their child's done.
What I'm saying is this:
even though I understand the connections that could be there.
The laptop is public knowledge at this point. Mm-hmm. Nobody's pressed charges. Nobody's picked up this case. Nobody's investigated. What's the hold up on that?
Well, he's also currently president. Like, there may be a reason nothing happened when Donald Trump was president. Because that's another reason why I want to say, is this a witch hunt? Because it's old as fuck. But then when we get into that conversation, well, maybe shit, it had to be stalled.
They're just trying to disqualify him from running for president in 2024. That's all this is about.
Yeah.
When the Republicans got the House, I think, or the Senate, they started investigating it. But I'm pretty sure, like, he won't get indicted or anything until Joe Biden's out of office, in my opinion. And I think then you'll see he'll get indicted, and there'll be a whole
I think especially depending on who gets elected. If it's a Republican,
that's true.
You know what I mean?
That is true. It may never happen if it's a Democrat.
But my thing too, I'm gonna say this too, right? People talk about Republicans and Democrats. They're both at this point
on the same bird.
Yeah, my issue with the Republicans is this: I'm pretty conservative lifestyle. Like I'm pretty much a conservative person, and what's funny, most black people are conservative.
Yeah,
they really don't even realize it. They just go blue.
Yeah,
but
you're saying their ideals and their values actually.
Yeah, the majority of black people are conservative.
Yeah,
they're not liberal. They just think they're liberal. Black people aren't really liberal.
I mean, I'm agreeing with you.
I'm just keeping it a buck. And you talk to a black person, and you break down a lot of black values. They sound just like Republicans.
Right here, this is my man right here.
But
talk to him, it's fucking like Bill O'Reilly.
But it's like the Republicans seem like they're so stupid they can't even run their own party, and they rather pander to like stupid low IQ people than actually go grab smart, intellectual, well balanced, non-racist people.
Yeah, don't you? I think that's this is just our political system. So we can go all day about how fucked up it is, but it's such a dangerous thing when, political parties will try to target blocks. Like, I mean, you're talking about famously, it is like the black people vote as a block, basically.
To the Democratic Party.
So, I mean, I feel like when you're targeting your ideals towards people based off their race or based off of their sexuality, you know what I mean? Unless it specifically, affects them, then I can't fuck with that.
It's like, this is what happened, bro. The Democrats at a certain point, I think they understood like the internet and understood like people. When I say people, like the people of Silicon Valley, right?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Like people over there in California is a Democratic, right?
Every time.
And you said it can break off to their own republic, right? So what I'm saying is like some of the smartest, brightest people, right?
In California.
Are blue, Democratic, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So they know how to pander, how to galvanize this community, how to trick the algorithm, do this, do that. The Republican people, the Republican Party, for the most part, that's why you see the base look how it is. Like, we
Middle
do this off the internet. We do this shit off the internet, right? Their internet is ran by Democrats pretty much.
You know what? One thing I think is important to point out here for the Democratic Party is that we're kind of bookmarked by a lot of Democratic states, blue states on the coast. It's coast, and then the middle is a lot of red, and then you got some swing states or whatever. But it's interesting because I mean, a lot of those states are, now this might just be a fucking coincidence, but they are the most like profitable states. You got New York is blue, and it is the media capital of the world.
But it's had one of the biggest populations.
Cities, though. Democratic cities, Detroit, Seattle, fucking.
Well, you're talking about Democratic cities. I'm talking about states.
States,
at the state level.
Yeah.
I mean, that's valuable insight.
No, but states, but Democratic cities is like, okay, Atlanta.
How much can you do?
Like, Atlanta is a Democratic city, and then it's surrounded by fucking red.
Yeah.
So it's like a city can. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Just quit. You know what I mean? Show up to the meetings.
Yeah.
Argue your point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but with like you said, a lot of those states, it is true that they are the highest earning states or even cities, right? But it's states in general. New York, they're up north. That's a Democratic ran state. California is a Democratic ran state, right?
Yeah.
But what does them being Democratic have to do with them? I guess getting money. Like the correlation to it would be business capital of the world, media capital of the world, right? Entertainment capital of the world, tech capitals. Those two areas.
Okay, but then also I think being willing to uplift the ban on cannabis in those states a lot of times, gives them robust,
and the tourism, bro, and the tourism. People gotta remember. California, New York California, New York are like the most international states probably 100%. In the world. Yeah, like they have
Miami's getting up there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Miami.
But if you ever been to LA, you've been in New York, like it's international or Miami. There's certain cities that aren't America. Is an international city.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? And those are 100%. Those are anomalies, and those are those types of cities. And they're always historically probably been mostly like Democratic ran. Sure. But by saying that, because Democratic ran and they're more international cities, right? They cater to the international world, immigrants, everybody coming in here. Let's bring everybody in here because we see the benefit of bringing everybody in this motherfucker, right? Versus the people, the native. It's like what happened to America. It's like what happened to the natives when people came over and moved in to the natural born American, to the black man, to the white man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We come. All the immigrants are coming in here. Are you Republican? Are you xenophobic? Oh, you don't want immigrants in? No, I'm saying I'm American. Like where's the American agenda? Where's the agenda for the white man? Where's the agenda for the American born black man? Where's the agenda where's the agenda for the people who don't have an immigrant status? Because everything is catered to people coming outside the country. You're coming outside, the people from Ukraine coming in here and getting thousands of dollars by being immigrants coming to Ukraine. They're dropping people off in New York on buses and shit and building whole shelters that look better than the homeless shelters you have for the New Yorkers who already live there and the veterans. They have meals, food courts, but you couldn't build these rehabilitation centers for the same people that were walking around the city before.
Are the homeless good for the economy?
No.
Okay, I missed that whole point.
Not at all.
No, because
I thought you busted them in and they built some shit.
No.
Okay,
they shipped immigrants.
I'm with you.
They shipped when they were letting them come by the bus loads. They were in the governor of Texas was sending them straight up north to Democratic states.
Yeah.
Who passed the bills, sending them to DC, putting them in like this. Putting on people's front lawns. Immigrants getting off boats. Getting off Greyhound buses just on the street. Now y'all gotta find where to put them.
Tense.
Because he's like, you're not gonna keep bringing him in tech.
Hear me out.
Go ahead.
Tense. I'm playing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm playing. But that is what happens though. Let's keep it real. Yeah, there's a fucking tent city
that's Los Angeles. But what I'm saying, that's California.
A lot of cities.
Exactly.
Probably every city.
Woo.
Yeah.
And it's growing every day. So there's no homelessness is horrible, and it's to the point where it's a issue, and it's an issue because of the economics in America, and because what we have to realize is the middle class was a 65-year experiment that never happened anywhere else on the face of the earth. Pretty much, it was a 65-year experiment.
They didn't like it.
That happened in a select few in a handful of first world countries for about 65 years. And guess what's going on right now? That project,
yeah, it's failing.
No, it's completed. It's done. You had 65 years. We're back to rich and poor.
No,
we're rich, you're poor,
dude,
and you're only gonna see the worst of it. We gave you niggas a shot. If you didn't get money in the 65-year plan,
now we're putting robots in your position.
Exactly. That's to the point. Yeah, exactly. You're not even gonna be able to get money. They're gonna be AI chats with our voices doing these podcasts in 3 years. We're not gonna be able to do podcasts and make money.
Bro, I got another theory.
Yeah.
Okay, what if it gets to the point we're doing podcasts for the fucking robots?
I'm not participating in that bullshit.
You see fucking Deuces over here boxing with God. We are faded. We've been spoken all day, but that's a fucking question I got.
Right.
Yeah.
But just get back to the economic.
Yeah, let's go back. I'm wild.
We talk about the homelessness. We talk about how they're shipping immigrants and getting all the way back to the American.
Yeah.
The American man.
Yeah, 100%. Where's the agenda for that?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
To the middle class, upper middle class American man in his 20s and his 30s, the future. We're gonna run it. We're gonna be running it soon. But what have you given us to run? Right now, we talking for real. We've coming up in the era where the 65-year experiment. Right. We come up in an era where your great grandfather, your great grandfather, your uncle, them niggas was in the wars, the Vietnam War, World War I, II, somebody in the Navy, the Gulf War. Whatever, right? You got that.
They died for the country.
Right, you got that.
Yeah.
You got your family members who
pension.
Right. Get off. You just said it. Pension, had a job for that. They got retirement, worked somewhere for a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And really established finances, or like I went to college.
Infrastructure.
Or when you hear grandma, oh yeah, I was working at the diner and paid for college. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Or how you seen home prices.
Isn't it inflation though? All this goes back to inflation.
No. School,
outpacing.
See, what happened with school was when Ronald Reagan got in office, and he didn't want college to be accessible to black people. And this isn't to blame black people for everything, but a lot of the origin. Yeah, this what it was. College was very accessible.
Yeah.
That's when you hear, oh, I was working at a diner and I was able to get a degree and all that other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because back then you could actually reasonably just go to college if you wanted to, and you can work a part-time job and pay for college. College has shot up tremendously.
That's a fact.
In the 70s, early 80s, when college was accessible and more black people were going to college, it was like, no, we have to drive up prices. They changed the whole system than what you see college is today. Yeah. And that's the only reason why college is the way it was today, because before that, college was affordable for hundreds of years.
Well, but okay, so how do you explain the biggest population represented in schools, I believe, is women overall.
Oh yeah, by far. And it's only getting worse.
And I mean, and black women are like fairly represented there. So I mean, what's the difference between like a black man, black woman experience there? And then also, I mean, just male experience.
First of all, it's like this. Black women, that's great that they are, in that position, right? But it's not like they're getting paid as if they're in that position, because they're still making under they're making less than a white man annually, making less than a white woman and a black man annually, and they're making less than an Asian man and an Asian woman. You're only making more than a Hispanic woman and I think maybe a Hispanic man. But you really only make, but just when you really want to talk about wage gaps within races, the black woman is maybe fifth or sixth.
Can I push back real quick?
Yeah.
So with that, I think a lot of that, I mean, we're still waiting to see the progress come to fruition. You know what I mean? I think in the next 5 years, 10 years, a lot of these women who are killing men, and black women who are killing men just on the resume of it, you know what I'm saying? Like when you look at it in the credentials, it's like it's gonna be hard to say no. You know what I mean? It's gonna be hard to compete as men. You know what I mean? At a certain point.
But go ahead.
I was just saying, like 5 more years of this OnlyFans shit, all these women are gonna say they're making way more money than a bunch of us. So
it's over.
Facts. But even with the black woman thing, the reason I brought up the economic statistics of it, and I was like, okay, realistically, they're like in 5th, 6th place. Yeah, they're getting these degrees, and then you're giving them the 6th of the money that the average white man or the white woman would have, or of 25% of the money of what the Asian woman or the Asian man would have, and you're telling, oh, we're gonna see the fruits. How are you gonna give me the fruits? And I got the 6th of what the fuck you got.
You know who should have unlimited resources?
And that's kind of like always the thing. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna see how you turn out in 10 years with the fucking rinky dink shit. What if I got this shit? What if you give me your salary and see how I turn out in 10 years?
Yeah.
Like I don't tell me. Yeah, don't give me the bullshit tech and tell me, oh yeah, you're doing great because now we got 100 of y'all that are making 6 of the amount that I'm making. Well, if we triple the numbers and that tells me we should be getting paid like you. You know what I'm saying? It's only right that we should be getting paid like you since we tripled the numbers. Yeah, but that's not the conversation. It's like, it's great that you guys have achieved this more than you guys should just go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? Like, get paid the same because you've kind of proven that you have the propensity to excel in the same things that are credentials for me to get the check that I'm getting.
Yeah. No, 100%. You know? Yeah. No, 100%. I think that, I mean, it's something that I think we'll see the gap lessen, but I do think, it's fair criticism. That's interesting on your feedback on that. We can get away from political shit. I didn't expect a lot of that shit wasn't even on here. We're just vibing.
Yeah, we just vibing. We keep going.
Well, I really want to have the conversation. Is it good? Okay. I really wanted to get into the conversation of the Florida GOAT. I think that was something that was really important for me to have when I was kicking it with you because of just how much of a hip hop head you are.
Yeah.
So as far, I'm concerned we're about to just fucking universally agree.
Yeah, let's go.
But you good on camera again?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But yeah. So as far as the GOAT to Florida, around the time that I was coming up, I'm with Bills 100%. It's Kodak has already definitely given himself an argument to be in that position, and I think he's 24, 25? 25?
Yep.
So it's like
Gemini baby 98. I only know because he's my brother's age.
The amount of content, how it's resonated, and honestly, legitimate classics, and like NBA YoungBoy, he has like the YouTube classics. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like shit, you can only get off YouTube, and he runs it up crazy. So I was just curious from your opinion. We're around the same age, and then also just both of y'all. Who would you consider? I know Billy, you already said.
Yeah.
What the best rapper of all time in Florida?
GOAT from Florida.
Florida.
Yeah. So I mean, whatever. I'm interested in what the criteria would be for that for you.
Oh, I already got my answer.
Yeah, let's hear.
It's fucking Rick Ross. It's Rick Ross.
I think that is
it's
probably
Rick Ross.
The other.
It's Rick Ross, and it's recency bias. It is like you gotta say it's Rick Ross because Rick Ross came in an era where you had to rap, and Kodak can rap too. But Rick Ross came in an era where, like, to me, he's the closest thing that we ever got to Biggie Smalls as far as aesthetic of like a big fat guy rapping and being cool and being fly.
And from Florida.
You know what I'm saying? And he was from Florida, and he had his own sound.
Yeah.
He made Florida sound elegant. Yeah, and that's the only person who made Florida sound the way he made it sound. Yeah, shout out to the producers.
I would argue it didn't really sound Florida though. Like with Kodak,
you know why it sounded Florida?
Yeah.
Because if you was really outside around that time he was there, it sounds like Florida. It still does to this day. Because if you go down to Miami,
you're saying like literally outside, like how it sounds outside. Because this is my thing. I would say Kodak depicts more of what a realistic
today because we're living in Kodak's era.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
But if
it was nice, it was nice when Ross was around.
No, but it's like this. Ross is rapping from a 30-plus-year-old boss from Miami standpoint. Kodak is rapping from
you had a hustle type shit.
Yeah, Ross is rapping from like the Nick, you know what I'm saying, the runner, you know what I'm saying. I'm on the block getting it, you know what I'm saying. So it's different,
or sometimes from a vulnerable perspective, and like things he said shit that I could relate to. Not being crazy in the streets, just being exposed to people that's in the streets, and like being exposed to that just as a Florida lifestyle.
Listen,
he really depicted that shit.
Yeah,
and I'm really I agree with you that it's Rick Ross, but I think that's the conversation. My point is Kodak? Has he already made it a conversation at 25? Do you think no? Or is it just Rick Ross?
I say Kodak is number 2.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Kodak is number 2, and it's clear.
Past Trick Daddy.
Yeah.
Past Plies.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Because he's past him. Because I feel like
he passed him with.
First of all, he was past Plies a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm about to say
he passed Trick Daddy because he kind of low key.
Went more mainstream.
Kind of reminds you of he gives you a Trick Daddy vibe, kind of like like a running back who kind of cuts like a LaShawn McCoy or something, who just has like a nice juke.
Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, like the patient, type, you know what I'm saying? Just certain aesthetics.
Exactly. Familiar.
Kodak, Kodak has like a modern day Trick Daddy Florida aesthetic. And they're not even from the from the same, one's Miami, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're not from the same. They are from the same area, but they give you kind of
Trick Daddy. It's if you ask Florida legend. Yeah.
If you ask Kodak, it's Broward. It's not Miami.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Broward ain't Miami. That's why they're not from the same spot. But
have y'all ever heard the legend? Like I feel like this is like a Florida legend that Trick Daddy is from Sarasota.
I mean, yeah, I heard it, but like,
I never heard that.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
I've heard it. Yeah, I've heard that
somebody
somewhere.
told me. I was like,
All right, whatever.
But
Florida shit.
Trick
Let's move
Daddy,
on.
but Trick
we're
Daddy,
not talking.
but Trick Daddy, I'll probably say Trick Daddy probably number like 4.
Trick Daddy. Okay.
Definitely top 5.
Yeah, but he's number 4. You got to put Uncle Luke probably.
That's what I
number
was about
3.
to say. 2 Live Crew.
You got to put Luke. You got to put Luke at 3 because if it wasn't for Luke, the whole like hip hop wouldn't even be. He went and fought that in the court of law. Nothing, like, come on now.
Very true.
No.
Very true.
Yeah,
Like he won in the court of law, bro. Like y'all.
What about Dead Prez?
Who?
Dead Prez.
They cool. What about him?
Where do you put them? They're Florida.
In what?
They're Florida.
Dead Prez?
Yeah.
I put him like behind like JT Money.
God damn. Okay. Yeah. It was whatever. However you want to take that.
You asked a Florida nigga, JT Money, bro. That's what we was on, bro.
No. Oh man, what was it for us, man?
Jay Prez, no, and Dead Prez was cool, but that's what I'm saying. Iceberg, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like,
super hard.
Anybody Frank Lenny?
yeah, bro. Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
No, I love that shit.
Like, we're 69 boys.
Yes,
bro,
sir.
we're too
Hold on,
we're
real
too Florida
shit
right now.
69 boys, man. Y'all
analytics.
So we talking about Tootsie Roll, bro. Like, come on, bro. Y'all was there.
Yeah, no.
Y'all
sure.
joke if y'all want, bro.
No, 100%. How do you feel about Rob Banks?
Amazing.
He's cool.
He's not in the conversation for you? Underground
No,
type shit.
no, he's not in the conversation. Who's that one guy? Denzel Curry. No, he's not in the conversation. No.
Oh, for real?
Thank you for bringing him up. He deserved to be in this conversation, even if he got dismissed. Right?
No, none of these niggas do, bro. Like,
not the GOAT, but I'm saying like as far as like when we're just really talking about Florida artists. that
no.
represent him.
Even niggas like Nardo Wick. No, none of these
not
niggas,
at
bro.
all.
Yeah, Nardo Wick.
Niggas like, what about Boston Richie? No. What about Lil Tyler?
Definitely
No.
not.
None of bro.
The Boston Richie shit I don't agree with. It's
Bro,
like
how many-
I'm not gonna listen to his shit, but hold up real quick. Are we just gonna literally act like his shit was garbage now?
I didn't say he's garbage.
That shit-
Boston Richie?
But as soon
Bro,
as that shit went
that shit-
public,
No, those
good.
trash future covers he's been doing is garbage.
Okay. Yeah.
On top of that, bro, dude,
All right.
yo, sell a platinum album and come back to me, bro. Like y'all
Okay.
niggas is having viral moments and having cool songs.
Yeah.
off of somebody
Like,
else
what
too.
do you have a body of work that niggas is saying, oh, this was a classic?
So if he goes platinum, then you'll.
No.
Because I mean, he told. So does that have any?
Bro, it's old for him, bro. Bro, listen. Boston Richie, aka Witness number 3, is like Dogecoin. It's about to be a slow bleed out.
Witness number 3.
It's about to be a slow bleed out. Okay,
Yeah.
you're not even gonna hear
Hey,
from
shout out
him for a month
1090
now.
Jake.
Also, shout out anybody holding on to Dogecoin. God damn. That was the bullshit. Whenever I got the chance to
Yeah,
say
it's-
fuck them, I'll say fuck them. Yeah, but go ahead. Yes, sir.
No, you was about to say something.
No, not really. I was about to slide into another topic. But if
Oh,
you
yeah,
have anything
no,
else.
slide in.
Okay, yeah. I want to talk about Lamar Jackson. I didn't realize how Florida this whole shit was about to be. But yeah, Lamar
Nah, that's
Jackson.
what's up.
Yeah, he's on the outskirts a little bit, and with the Baltimore Ravens. I want to know, Deuce, man, because you're in a predicament. Your team, I feel like, should be one of the number one people jumping in, offering whatever. And if it ends up being the 2 first-round picks, I'm gonna be straight up. That's a bargain.
Who's your team?
Oh, the Washington Commanders.
I'm sorry to hear that. You from DC?
Yeah. No. I just some childhood shit.
No, I want to know.
Yeah, what
Okay.
What made you? What made you?
No, so when I was growing up, I didn't
backstory.
really have a team, and basically, like my football coach at the time was a Commanders fan. So,
Well, hold on. When you chose the team, was their name a slur?
yes, it was.
Okay, well, that's fine. It's not
What?
important.
Okay, what year was this?
I mean, this was like 03, 04.
Damn, man, they wouldn't even have the good. They didn't even have nobody raw over there yet.
Well, I mean, they had like Clinton Portis at one time, and they had like LeVar Arrington.
Yeah. Like 05, like
Sean,
04 or
yeah.
5 season, they start getting like Clinton
And
Porter,
these guys,
Sean Taylor,
and these guys didn't do shit.
Santana
Let's be
Moss.
honest. They were
No, they
nice.
did. Nah, stop playing with the Redskins that era.
What did they do?
Y'all don't disrespect
What did they
Redskins
do?
that era.
They were-
We need
Listen,
to pull it up.
No. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. You talking to a real right now.
Let's know.
Okay, so their coach came back. Joe Gibbs came back because remember he left
remember.
after winning 3 in the 90s, right? So he came back. They were bullshit. They had Steve Spurrier. They were bullshit when he left.
I
Came
remember
back,
that.
right? So he came back. First year, there was, you know what I'm saying? Second year, they had with Clinton Portis, right? They went like 5-11. Third year, they went to the playoffs in 06, and they beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the wild card and lost in divisional round in Seattle because Seattle went to Super Bowl that year.
Yeah.
07, I want to say they went to the playoffs. I just can't remember who they played, but 07 they were good too. Sean Taylor whacking motherfuckers. Santana Moss making the Pro Bowl, cooking.
Yeah.
Right.
What's his name? Mark Brunell was cooking.
They didn't do shit in the playoffs.
They did. They went.
I don't remember them ever like upsetting the team. I was like, damn, the Redskins might kind of be
They didn't go to the. They didn't go to the
time. Oh, excuse me, my bad. Edit that. I'm playing. I forgot. I know I did.
You can beep it out.
No, Redskins. I really do. Yeah, they did go. They went to the playoffs at least twice.
Brother, I love that.
The Commanders
jumped in the fire together.
Nah, for real. No, the Commanders went to the playoffs twice with Joe Gibbs and Sean Taylor and Clint Portis and boys and Santana Moss.
Yeah, that's
right.
Facts.
So and they just didn't make the NFC Championship game, but they definitely made the playoffs
once.
at least 2-3 times in that little era.
That's my thing. Not even once. And I'm just saying at some point within 30 years, and you could just say that right now you're a trash franchise. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but you know what's going on though.
Hey, what's your team?
Your franchise just got out of the
important? I thought we were
Who's his team now? Because he's talking crazy.
His franchise just got out of the dumpster and now he wants to shit on my team.
Who's your team?
Crazy.
Miami Dolphins, man. It's not even a question. Since day one, too. Don't even play.
Don't even
play.
You really no.
I've been there.
You know what? You can't say nothing.
I switched logos.
You can't be
logos.
Can I be honest? I was there from you can't be a Dolphins fan talking crazy to anybody right now.
Listen. I'm dedicated. I can say anything.
I can't believe we got a Dolphin fan talking crazy right now.
We got a Super Bowl in the 90s.
No, listen, hold on. Let's talk about how
you weren't even alive when they got a Super Bowl. Was your parents alive when they won one? You weren't even around for the undefeated season. That's what I'm saying. Like you never seen winning in your life.
My dad.
You can't even tell me about an era where you went to the playoffs 2 out of 3 years.
Okay, time out. Okay, time
out. When did you last time go to playoffs outside of that?
Can I not know football and criticize it? And also, would I say that my franchise hasn't come a far way?
How far have you came?
Bro, the playoffs last year.
You lost.
Playoffs last year.
What does that mean?
And because we just got in the position to where we're legitimately
losing in the playoffs when you get there.
Bro, you were just applauding the fucking bleeps. You know what I'm saying? The Washington bleeps.
No, because you know why? Because both times they made the playoffs with Joe Gibbs, they won in the wild card and lost in the divisional round.
We just need a quarterback.
And he drafted and developed Sean Taylor.
Do you remember what happened to our quarterback? Remember what happened to our quarterback? He had a fucking brain injury, brother.
Well, that's okay. And guess what? And you passed up on Herbert to get him. So that's your trash franchise's fault.
He was dealing.
Just like you passed up.
Oh, stop.
No, he wasn't.
Dealing.
Hey, guess what? No, let me say this too.
Not those last 3 games. He wasn't dealing.
He wasn't dealing anything. Yeah, he was out of here.
This motherfucker wants to wake up. Fuck you. Go back to sleep, bitch.
No, on top of that. Yeah, because you're talking.
I'm confused. How we got this is how the black man works. Let's just be honest.
Because he get up.
They went ahead and they tried to move it on to the white devil.
Nonsense right
now. And y'all are talking crazy.
Because you're talking that nonsense right now.
What's his team? What's his team?
Because he chilling.
Okay, all right.
Because he chilling.
I'm a Buccaneers fan.
Because when my team
on it,
I'm a Bucs fan, man.
So he could probably talk more than anybody.
Okay, yeah. So just be quiet because you can make us all look crazy.
Mike All-Star days.
Hey, as a Bucs fan, he can talk crazy to everybody in there.
Yeah. So what's on?
So we gonna let him chill. That's why he's chilling right now.
You're chilling.
But all I'm gonna say this with the Dolphins. All I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
I understand the Redskins slander.
Yeah.
But I don't understand it from a Dolphin fan right now.
Objective. I'm just talking about his team. It has nothing to do with my own personal appeal.
You don't want to bring your team in this.
I just wanted to know why you were a Redskins fan.
Could you not critique the Miami Dolphins as like your team's shitty, right? So could you not critique
my team? Is a quarterback away from a Super Bowl.
Also, as a Jags fan, I don't want
to say all that, but go ahead.
Okay, well,
they're not a quarterback away from Super Bowl, but you got a lot of talent on
right?
that.
He's stretched.
There's a lot of talent, but
he's stretched on that.
I mean, I think what do you know? Lamar Jackson,
low-key.
Where Lamar Jackson?
The reason why you brought up Lamar Jackson over there is because they low-key mirror the Dolphins. It's a lot of great players that if you put a quarterback on that team, then they can actually do something. You're talking about Gibson, Robinson, McLaurin, what's his name? Samuel. They got the other receiver, the Dotson, number 1. You know what I'm saying? He was leading NFL of rookies and touchdowns at a certain point of the year. Their defensive line is straight. I already know what's his name wasn't playing good. Chase Young. He wasn't playing really. He didn't play at all last year for real. But even if he would have played, he would have did all right. They got robbed against the game against the Giants. Number 1.
He said Chase Young is trash, by the way.
They got a very trash. They got a very trash ownership group that's about to be bought out and sold. And despite that, they have a good talent and a competent coaching staff, and they just got Eric Bieniemy. They have pieces in place. That's why we're bringing up the Commanders. But just like the Dolphins, why Tom Brady was talking about going over there, or they're putting up all the weapons because they got everything in place but a quarterback. You got Tuna turn the ball over, or he's gonna get a concussion or break it. He's soft. He's not gonna do anything.
I'm more worried about the injury
receivers the whole time. Bro, he's done. He's cooked. It's over.
I'm not gonna say that because, honestly,
that's what I said.
We just saw last year he was balling, and it was 1 year. It was 1 year in the system. 1 year in the system.
This is the 1 year
he was
balling.
And it was the 1 year in the fucking system. So give him a year. You know what I
gave
mean?
him
To
3
fine tune
already.
that. The only thing is health. I'll give you that. If he can't stay healthy,
I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. But you know what night? You know what night? And when I say what night, it's gonna hit him. It probably hit him already.
Yeah.
You know what night your season was over?
With the Bengals, maybe.
No. You was drinking the juice. I'm gonna tell you what night your season was over.
Yeah. Which one?
Sunday Night Football in Los Angeles against the Chargers.
Okay. All right. So why do you say that?
When Tua was like 3 or 17, and they figured it out.
Yeah.
After he was hot.
That's what I said.
It was over. Outside that Tyreek Hill fumble, Madden glitch touchdown. Offense was dead. And then number two. And you know what you realize? You know what you realize? By 9 minutes into that third quarter, we got to fly right back to San Francisco next week.
I'm going to have to say fuck no on everything you just said. Because really,
like, that not just, after them back-to-back games, because Tua was hot.
Tua
was like the first second week. Yeah, after he
had 3 bad games.
Balling.
He had 3 bad games.
But it started,
and it started with the
Sunday Night Football game against Jordan. He was like 3-19, 3-17, and it was like he went hitting on shit.
Was that the Gesicki game when he threw the ball behind Gesicki?
Are y'all trying to box me out right now?
No. I just talked football, so it was like, this is a great conversation.
I'm playing. Yeah. No, I mean, I wouldn't agree with you. I think it was the Packers game, and that was the last game where he ended up getting knocked out officially, I believe.
When you was like he ain't playing no more.
When he wasn't playing anymore, I was like, we're not gonna
salute to Rondo. He's talking about Michael White.
Is a great move.
Yeah,
a great move. Yeah, because we ended up having to play Skylar Thompson, and that once he was playing and he couldn't do shit.
He looked bad,
and it looked like fucking frisbee when he threw the ball. Yeah. Bro, I knew it was ugly and I knew it was bad. So, but yeah, when we had Tua in, I was confident. And if we were down, if it was like a 10-point game, I was still confident that we can make a comeback. I'm confident with him as the quarterback when he's healthy. That Packers game, he ended up getting hurt, and I think he played through it. I might be a little off on that. Y'all let me know in chat or in the comments. But yeah, so
that was the concussion game, he said.
After the fact, yeah. And then at the end of the game, he was throwing wild interceptions. And as a person watching the game where he played great in the first half, I think he might have played pretty good in the third quarter. I don't know. But then but he played really well. And a lot of times too, even if he didn't have crazy numbers, he did exactly what we needed to win. Like, he was a great game manager when he needed to be. If he needed to have a few big plays, he can produce them. And also, let's be real, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle could produce them, and we had running backs that would
there's a good system around him.
100%. So that's why I feel confident in him flourishing in that after another season. Also, the defense was pretty fucking horrid at the beginning of the season, and we got Boyer, whoever the fuck, out of the seat, and then honestly, the defensive line was the best part of our team after Tua went out and the offense was clunky.
Another year at Phillips, another year with Chubb.
Yeah.
And now you got Jalen across from
Xavier Howard.
You still got Holland.
Javon Holland.
At safety.
Low key might be the best player on the defense. I'm gonna be honest. Javon Holland.
But I break people down and build them up. You see how trash your team it is still, like, you know what I'm saying, getting processed at the end of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all. You know what I'm saying?
They do say.
I know, as Florida boy Jay, you want to see Miami prosper.
I'll rock with you. Just like when the Bucks were going to, I'm like, I'm with it. I'm rolling with it. Any Florida team
it's good for the brand,
bro. I'm rolling. The only time I'm not rolling with, the only Florida team I'm not rolling with, and I'm always gonna just piss on and hope they burn in hell in every competitive matchup is the Florida Gators. Everybody else I'm gonna root for.
Oh yeah, fuck the Gators, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Fuck the Gators, bro. When they beat Ohio State fucking championships, like football and basketball same year, man, that hurt me.
All right, so obviously I gotta say I'm a Gators fan, and I just disagree with what the
fuck. All right,
I think Phillips.
I'm not gonna argue about it, but it is what it is.
Jalen Phillips is a top 10 pass rusher, though. I'm pretty sure.
He's gonna be special next year. I agree with what you said. The development and Chubb, he's just got to actually get to the play, but he was disruptive. It just he didn't make the play.
But before we get to Lamar Jackson, because everybody's getting on their team. All I'm gonna say is, I'm speaking as a Jaguar fan.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna leave it at. Anybody got? You know what I'm saying? I want to make it fair. Are we gonna pass the blame? Anybody got any slander?
How do you feel about Trevor Lawrence?
Oh, he's a GOAT. It's white Jesus right there, man.
You like him?
Yeah, I believe in him.
Who's that?
Hey, listen, that is a white man to believe in.
I can't believe it. It's funny.
That is the white man.
It's funny because if you're gonna shit on Tua, like I mean, and then Trevor Lawrence is just him.
I don't know.
Trevor Lawrence is him. He was the best.
Sunshine.
Trevor Lawrence was a #1 high school quarterback coming out of high school.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them every year that you never hear about in college. He came in as a freshman, beat Alabama, won a national championship game. Played in another one and lost against Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson.
Sounds like Ryan Leaf right now.
Anyways, right? Lost, you know what I'm saying? Get #1 draft pick, right?
Yeah.
Had to admire they bullshit you. Rookie, you weren't even like a rookie or just bullshit, right? Nobody, they didn't even help you. They didn't even run plays you ran in college, which every coach does that for the rookie quarterback to get him acclimated. So you're do that for him, right?
Glazing over the fact that he struggled. Let's make it clear though. He struggled.
You struggled, right?
He struggled this year.
But guess what?
He struggled this year.
Guess what? He got hot and he came in clutch. And when it fucking mattered,
Not in the
he
playoffs.
showed you what a quarterback looks like.
Okay.
He
Yes,
showed you when it
sir.
was,
I feel
okay,
it.
you
Yeah.
got Dak Prescott. Oh, this the Cowboys. I'm going to show you what a quarterback's supposed to do.
You won the game with him having 4 interceptions.
And then coming back and throwing 4 touchdowns and coming back from 27 points. A lot of quarterbacks not going to do that.
He didn't put him in a hole.
And
He
then
put
the next
them in
game
the
he
hole.
threw 2, I'm pretty sure.
Because honestly, the Chargers, right?
Yeah.
They didn't do shit when they had to get the field on their own. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to the
the
defense.
Chargers didn't
Salute
have
to
any
the
offense.
defense in that game.
But
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence, the thing about Trevor Lawrence is this: when you watched him earlier in the season, every game, the reason why our record was 3-7 was because every game where the game was in his hands, where it's like you have to be the quarterback to win the game. Go quarterback us to a win. He turned over the ball for like 5 straight games. We lost the game because he threw a pick or fumbled the ball to a point where like all the accolades you just named was like, is he like melting down? Is you know what I'm saying? Like you can see a quarterback lose it overnight.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And coming from a Jaguars where we've seen a long line of high draft pick quarterbacks lose it, Blaine Gabbert, Blake Bortles, whatever. And then I'm telling you, the Denver game, he threw a pick. Justin Simmons picked off in the red zone. We lost against Russell Wilson in London. It was horrible. I'm telling you. We came back from 17 against the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? We went and beat Tennessee. We haven't beat Tennessee like 10 years. He looked great. We beat the Ravens down by 9. Came back and beat the Ravens.
You feel like this is all objective? All of it.
Yeah, like he.
Because I mean, you're giving him a lot of credit.
No.
You know what I mean?
Because I gave him blame. What I said when it was time for you to be quarterback early in the season, you threw picks or fumbled the ball directly in. If you score the ball, we win the game.
But you're giving him a lot of credit for the success
because he's incorporating our tight end Evan Ingram now, where he wasn't incorporating him in the first half of the season. Now he's looking like an All-Pro tight end. Where now, where when we signed Christian Kirk, everybody said, "Oh, this is the worst deal in NFL history." That's what everybody said last offseason. Now niggas was scared of Christian Kirk by the end of the season. That was a real legitimate weapon.
You said
niggas
it was a fact. You said it was a fact.
Yeah,
he's a 1,000-yard receiver cooking 80 something. He had 84 catches over 1,000 yards. People
speak on that, like because you're saying
I
it's
said
trash,
no. I said yeah. No, I thought he was gonna be a fucking bum.
Yeah,
but
people
he
trash.
proved me wrong.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Everybody's talking about who's
He was
Zay.
1,000-yard receiver, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty
84
sure.
catches. Everybody talking about who's Zay Jones. Who's Zay Jones? If you don't know fantasy football, you don't know who Zay Jones is. If you were
he's
paying
going
attention to
crazy.
football, you knew who
Zay
Big
Jones
Play
is
Zay
nice.
was. Exactly. Like I said, Ingram's a bust. He looked like a top 3 tight end.
Okay, but
what's
when you're
last one? ETN, right?
Yeah.
Oh, who is he? He's phone. They shouldn't draft him. Oh, they should. What's his name? Najee Harris. Look what he did. This guy was injured. He broke his foot. Came in, was one of the most explosive running backs in the league. Once he took off, they got Robinson out of there. One of the most explosive running backs in the NFL. Yeah. So you put all that with, like we just gave Tua credit for having the talent with Waddle and Tyreek.
Did y'all give credit? I feel like.
Yeah, but you were getting. No, I'm saying
I was.
but just like how I'm
Giving
giving
credit for what?
I'll give credit. I'll give credit to the weapons, but I'll also give credit to the quarterback who's confident enough and who makes plays
Orchestrating.
and who knows how to incorporate the weapons.
Yeah.
So
Even though
I don't know the coaching. The coaching really did a lot for Tua.
Exactly. That's
Well,
and for Lawrence, you got a former quarterback, Doug Peterson, as a coach,
Yeah.
and he coaches
I don't think
him.
it's worked though in Trevor Lawrence's case, in my opinion. And Tua's case, I think McDaniels definitely has made him thrive.
in the system.
I think it's more
that's what
system.
I'm saying.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
The coach brings the system though. That's what I'm saying. And I think Trevor Lawrence will probably get another coach. I don't think Doug Peterson's the answer for him. I think you need like a younger guy, a fresher guy in there. just like how the Dolphins did with
snapping. What the fuck are you talking about right now?
Just because, like, I mean, you need a younger guy because Doug Peterson is older. You know what I'm saying? I think he has an older kind of mindset.
He has a very youthful presence.
He's got. But the reason why I disagree with that is
you're being respectful. And I'm
But the reason why I disagree with that is because with Mike McDaniels. Honestly, you really only have 2 dominant offensive systems that's being ran in the NFL on every team. And there's only 2 offenses that are being ran in the NFL right now. You have the Andy Reid offense and you have the Mike Shanahan offense. And they come from the same tree of Bill Walsh from the 49ers. They're both West Coast ran offenses from the 80s.
So
but they're just different variations.
Disciples, you think fall under this?
Those are defensive coordinators. Those are the defensive coordinators, but those are all under Bill Parcells' tree.
Well, but like dude in fucking Las Vegas.
Josh McDaniels.
Yes, sir.
Yes, but he got his bones by being Tom Brady's jockstrap. He's not a
factor here.
He's not a factor. That's what I'm saying. We're talking about proven coaches off a tree. Okay, Mike Shanahan off of a Bill Walsh tree, who has Kyle Shanahan and all the coaches who look who's coming from the Kyle Shanahan tree. Sean McVay, Zach Taylor, Mike McDaniel. If you hung out with Staley, if you hung out with Sean McVay for 5 minutes, you got a job. If you hung out with Kyle Shanahan, you had a beer with him, you're getting a job. Same way with Andy Reid, Doug Peterson. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
What's the name? Airbnb going out there. There's other people who come from that same Andy Reid. What was the coach from? Mike Holmgren. Remember with Brett Favre, because you remember Andy Reid was the offensive coordinator back.
Actually, originally,
No. He went to Seahawks. He originally came from with the Packers with Brett Favre, because he had Andy Reid and he had John Gruden with him and his coaching staff. But Mike, like I said, the Doug Peterson, there's 2 trees. They come from the same tree pretty much, but it's really 2 main branches. And the Mike Shanahan branch is the run style offense. The Andy Reid style branch of the tree is a pass first offense. That's why you see the Mike McDaniels incorporate the run, or it's kind of like a more of a play action pass scheme.
And you're in support of Doug Peterson, I'm assuming?
Of course, because he's coming from the Andy Reid coaching scheme. Like him and Andy Reid are best friends. Their wives are best friends. So their coaching, their coaching scheme, their philosophy,
together and shit.
Right? Their philosophies, the way you seen Doug Peterson go in Philly and win a Super Bowl, something Andy Reid couldn't do, and then come to a trash ass franchise like the Jaguars and make them look competent for the first time since Mark Brunell and Gruden. I mean, not Gruden, but Tom Coughlin. Then you have to give him props, because how many coaches have came in and haven't done what he did in a year? We won 10. We went 3-7 and shot it out with the Chiefs and lost by 7. We had 3 straight Saturday night We had 3 straight Saturday night games, 2 straight NBC games. Niggas are dying to be on national television, especially when you come from a shitty franchise like all of us.
Sure,
we're Cowboys, Eagles. You know what I'm saying? These teams, Chiefs. You see them every weekend on TV. We're dying to see our team.
If they're winning.
We never get the Tony Romos. We never get the A block. We never, you know what I'm saying? The announcers, you want to announce your shit. We never get the Chris Collinsworth. You know what I'm saying?
The Cowboys are profitable without winning.
Exactly, but what I'm saying is, like, they're
actually the most.
Or Giants.
They have the biggest
market. They're the most valuable. They're the number 1 franchise in the world.
Doesn't matter if they win
or lose. But it's like you'll see teams like the Giants lose every year, or the Redskins. They suck, but they're gonna have a Sunday. You are guaranteed to have a Sunday night game, a Monday night game, no matter how sorry you are. When you come from a place,
shit,
but when you come from like the Jags,
still going.
But when you come from the Jags, bro,
love it.
We haven't had a Monday night game in like over 10 years. You know what I'm trying to say?
You haven't?
We don't. No, the only game we get is a Thursday night game. Early in the season or late in the season when the season's already over. We don't have primetime games. So you're going from 3-7, no primetime games, to the AFC wildcard game against a team you never beat. The Titans, they're finally falling off, and you get to beat them at home on ESPN Saturday night. The city don't even experience that. We go out Saturday night all the time. You're telling me we got an NFL national televised Saturday night game in the city, and we going to be downtown after the game, and we won? Crazy. Next week, we got another Saturday night game at home against who? The Chargers on NBC. We turn the fuck up. Third biggest comeback in playoff history. City has a meltdown. We're going crazy. And then we get a third one against the best quarterback in the league, the best team, Mahomes. Win or loss, we going against Tyson right now. We at the boss level. Even if we lose, everybody's going to lose to these guys. Yeah. As long we're here,
you were out when the Jags won in the playoffs this year, right?
I was at the game. I was at all those games.
Yeah, I remember watching your
outside.
Your pod. I don't want you to have to rehash it with your audience here, but because you just give my audience a little feel of like what the city was like after they won.
Hey, hold on, I gotta drop the link. Hold on, keep going.
Yeah, well, just how the city was when they won. If you were outside in Jacksonville, football. Florida being like a football state at its core. You know what I mean? Football is so important with the culture.
Shit, I remember when fucking Tampa Bay won Super Bowl. That shit was nutty.
Crazy. Yeah. What about you, Deuce?
Nah, I remember. I don't even.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Question is really for FBJ though.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. The night when the Jacksonville Jaguars won in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Playoff
what
game.
Which one? The
Chargers.
Chargers.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was the vibe? Just what was it like out there? I want you to give my audience a feel.
Oh my God, man. The vibe was crazy because I'm telling you, I'm from a city where, we have a National Football League team, but we haven't been good in years. Yeah. So we don't really get to benefit off of the success of a winning sport franchise in your city.
Yeah.
Like we don't know what it feels, what Tampa Bay felt like, or like what other cities feel like. You know what I'm saying? But when it happens, it's a total different vibe than anything else that happens in the city. Because it's nuts. It brings everybody out. Yeah. And if you're like in our age group, it's like, listen.
Yeah.
The Titans game, we can talk about the Chargers game.
Was that crazy?
It was packed. It was crazier because of the comeback. Like we can't. The game atmosphere is a playoff game. Everybody's out there. It's packed. We lit. We go down 27. Yeah. But niggas is drunk and delusional. It's like we were already partying because we were here because we were like, bro, we don't even get these moments, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's what we were saying down 27, like drunk as fuck. We was blowing cushion buzz on, like, bro, we don't, man. Win, loss, bro. Like we turning up.
We in the stadium.
Police. Listen, this is what I'm saying. That's police question. Listen, this is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
You see how it happens accidentally.
You got a wire?
You see how I'm saying? Well, I mean, I got a wire.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how undercover I be.
Hey, bro, said so. Where was the weed? And where were you? Listen,
exactly.
So yeah. But it was we were down 27. We were still celebrating just by being in the moment. And then, but we were still. I was telling people we were gonna come back. I literally have it on my phone. We were down like, oh, we're about to come back. Even down 27. You say I'm delusional. I'm like, we're coming back. Like I don't care. You can call it delusion. I'm like, bro, I'm here.
2 fumbles.
I spent two something.
I feel the energy.
I spent 2 something, bro. We're down to. I'm like, bro, I spent 2 something on these tickets. I got my family around this whole section. Like it's like we rolling the dice, bro. Like, I don't care. We going for broke. Yeah. And we came back. I couldn't believe it. It was crazy. People was crying. Niggas was jumping up, screaming. I could believe it, but like I can't believe it now, months later.
Yeah.
But when it was going down, I was like, I can't believe it because there's no way we got this far without not like completing the job. Like the way he was completing the passes, the touchdowns, the consistency, the way we were stopping on defense. I'm like, bro, we didn't get this far to lose. So for the fact that we won it, it was a crazy thing happening in the city. Like I said, it was hard as fuck getting out of the parking lot. So I can just compare it to the last game of the season, beating Titans, and that game. Going out that night, the game ends the same time you hit the streets. It's a primetime game. So the game ends 11:15, 11:20. You're already downtown, and we just won a big primetime national televised game. We're on the news. We're trending worldwide.
Yeah.
We're going straight to Riverside. We're going straight to the bar. We're going straight to the rooftop. Like it was blowing this bitch down. We're going crazy.
Yeah. What the atmosphere was like. Man, that's crazy.
Man, everybody has on Jag clothes. Like everything's teal in the city. Everybody's turning up. Nobody's getting beat up. I mean, people still get shot. People still wild out.
Teal?
Yeah, but it's like
that's what I lived in Indianapolis. So I got to experience that a little bit when it go crazy. But at the same time, like now we live in like Fort Myers area, so we don't get to experience that in the same way. So I was just curious how crazy the city felt.
Yeah, it's honestly, and I got my guy Patriarch.
And if you can remind me what happened the next week.
Yeah, he's a Chiefs fan, and we lost against the greatest quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, I got
smoked. On how many legs?
He was on one leg.
Yeah. You're just gonna keep it facts.
I'm gonna keep it fact, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and talk crazy.
I'm gonna be real, man. Yeah. I mean, Trevor Lawrence in the other game only had 288 yards.
What do you mean only had 288 yards? So you want a 400-yard passing game? This ain't Madden.
Well, I mean, he's not. But he's not God.
He threw 4 interceptions.
But he's not God in whatever. What'd you call him at the beginning? You called him something crazy.
Trevor Lawrence, white Jesus.
Yeah, white Jesus.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man. But Patrick Mahomes is the God of quarterbacks, though.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So we can have white Jesus all day until we run into God.
I'm a stand on the whole Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna let you cook, but having the honor to battle the greatest as an adversary, as an opponent, makes you look at the person that you watch.
They were opponents.
Totally
I don't know if they were adversaries. Like, they're not rivals. Like, maybe Joe Burrow is still Patrick Mahomes' rival, but it's not Trevor Lawrence right now.
I'll say this is what I'm trying to say. Like, when I'm a Heat fan, right? So I had LeBron James on my team. I never had to play LeBron James as a Heat fan in the playoffs and have to deal with LeBron James.
Yeah.
It's a different look. When I seen him, like, we were trying to throw an inbound pass and LeBron jumped in the screen, caught it, and the nigga moved out the way who threw the inbound pass. LeBron dunked it in game one. I'm like, it was fear. I was like, holy shit, this is LeBron James. And I totally, from 17 years looking at him, looked down completely different. Patrick Mahomes, watch him for 3-4 years. The side pass is fire. It's cool.
Anything, yeah.
Now I'm playing against him. Dog, you would have thought I was one of them linebackers. I'm on my heels, my hands. I'm like, the passes so I'm like, holy shit, I cannot do this for 3.5 hours. When he got hurt, I didn't want him to get hurt, and I was really pissed. Like, that really, because I want a fair game.
Yeah.
But before
the moment.
But before he got injured, before Patrick Mahomes got injured, that was some of the greatest quarterback I've seen in a quarter and a half in the history of football. Like I'm telling you, the angles he was throwing in, the defense collapsed, the passes he was making. If he didn't hurt his foot, it was going to be a long day for us.
Yeah.
No, and let me just say, as a Chiefs fan, this is the worst team he's had to win. Like, well, this is the worst team.
It's not a bad team.
I can hear him.
No. His first year, when we had Sammy Watkins, Travis Kelce, Tyreek, Kareem Hunt, everybody that first year, and I get it, the defense was the 30th ranked defense in the league. But the way we were putting up like 40 points a game, even last year, like, I'm really shocked that this is the team that won it. That now, when we lost to the Buccaneers, I understand that because we had 3 offensive linemen out. But the team this year to win it, and honestly, the best game, and I know people have their issues with the quote unquote refs or whatever, but was that Bengals game, because the Bengals game, we were down to practice players for receiver. And and then on the defensive side, the exact same thing. But Chris Jones and Frank Clark probably had the best playoff game I've ever seen with taking Joe Burrow down. So
and I think I think the main topic, because we're all talking about our favorite teams, we got to get to the Lamar Jackson thing. And you're saying that Lamar Jackson should be going to the Redskins because the Redskins don't have a solidified starting quarterback, number one. They don't have a high enough draft pick to get a solidified number one pick. Number two, they have not only the capital, but they don't have anybody in place to where if they make the offer that they're offending a quarterback that's going to derail their season. The issue with it, though, is because their ownership group is going through a transition, so you really can't pull off this big of a move till we have a different ownership in place to sign a deal.
Could we be clear?
Who's going to pay him?
Well, I want to be clear about
that's what disqualifies Washington in my eyes.
So, but I want to be clear about one thing, as far as the logic behind it. 2 first-round draft picks is a bargain, and you're not for what quarterbacks are going for on the open market. If it wasn't if the Ravens back against wasn't against the wall, you're talking about 1 pick this year, which is probably in the 20s. You already know, and then next year's. You know what I mean? And probably, hopefully, if Lamar plays, in the 20s for sure, if not the 30s. So, I think that risk, that's a calculated risk. I think you put your franchise in a better position. I really don't understand any hesitancy with Lamar Jackson because I think the injury stuff is overblown because we really only have the one season that he missed, which was the season before this one. As far as that, I feel like you could really hold against him. This one, it's clear that there was a contract dispute in place. He's still having an issue. So realistically, we couldn't expect him when there was any kind of concerns with the injury to play through that because he is really risking.
And I don't want to hear he's injury prone when he got injured in the pocket.
Facts.
You're trying to keep saying he's injury prone like he was running around getting hit. You never seen Lamar Jackson take a hard hit yet. Yeah. So why are we acting like we're seeing Lamar Jackson getting hit like Cam Newton running up the middle of the field?
What'd your boy say? He said so.
I said if Lamar Jackson is healthy, Baltimore It could have been them in the Super Bowl because
They would have beat the Bengals easy. The Bengals had no business beating Baltimore.
Yeah, they would have beaten the Bengals, and then you would have had Patrick Mahomes on one leg. So like that would have been. Baltimore kind of messed themselves over because this could have been their year.
And not to cut you off, but I'm gonna let you finish. And Avo, he's about to hop in and say something. But one of the main things that was so ironic about the way Baltimore lost, because they only lost by like 7 points or 3 points. The Bengals shouldn't. That was a horrible game by the Bengals. That was a very unimpressive win by the Bengals, and it was crazy how they lost because it was a quarterback sneak by their backup quarterback, and we know if that was Lamar Jackson, that would have been touchdown.
Yeah.
So it's like they lost on a fumble return that went straight back to the house, and they lost by 7 because the backup quarterback was trying to do what Lamar Jackson is the greatest in the world at doing, and failed so bad it was the 7-point difference in why you didn't upset the Bengals on the road. Yeah. So if you put Lamar Jackson there, the Bengals not even winning the division. That game ain't even being played in Cincinnati.
Well, I mean, you think like Lamar Jackson doesn't even have to do that play. You could give him. He's an actual like fully fledged quarterback.
And so Dobbins was eating too that night.
Yeah, so it's like you could have put him in the shotgun and let him make the decision based off whatever he walked up and seen. Like you're not really given that kind of leeway with Tyler Huntley as your quarterback.
Yeah,
like so I agree 100%. They did kind of miss a window, and they really missed a window if he walks out the door. Like then now you're talking about, you're searching for a quarterback. I know they have a good defense already in place, and I know they have a history of winning with like kind of underperforming quarterback. Yeah. But I mean Ozzie Newsome, right?
He's gone now.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the cockiness or the arrogance, I don't know. That might be a little misplaced. It was a blessing that he left you with Lamar Jackson, a franchise quarterback.
And y'all don't know what to do with it.
For y'all to figure it out. Y'all got 10 years now. Figure it out. You got your franchise guy. Build around him.
It just doesn't make sense, man. You could pay him for 5 years.
What is y'all pocket wash ranking on Danny Dimes or Daniel Jones from the New York Giants getting the contract that he got? And right now, for example, we have the fact that like Deshaun Watson last year, he was going through a legal battle.
And they still guaranteed his money
while having a contract. And right now we having Lamar Jackson, and he's also in the limbo. He doesn't have any charges, but right now it's kind of like is a black quarterback, and there's still teams deciding. No, obviously I'm not trying to play that role. Like who cares?
I mean, you brought it up.
You brought it up. All right. Well, I'm gonna say why. I'm gonna say why.
Thinking, is Danny Dimes overpaid or is he underpaid? I think
overpaid.
I think that's the consensus. He's overpaid.
It's a crime, and it's a crime that he got that.
All right, his stats for last year.
Also, he proved.
Hold on. He's reading his stats out. What
his stats for last year were 3,200, 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and 60 QBR. That was his best season he's had.
Danny Jones.
Last year was the best year he's had.
Trash.
By
overpaid.
By far. Best year.
Market. And $40 million we're talking about, it's kind of like the new 25.
No, it's not.
No. Yeah. In the current market, it's a new 25. But because of how the cap has went up.
He's a backup at best.
I feel if
he's a backup at best.
If we're paying off talent, honestly, in my opinion, Daniel Jones shouldn't have got paid more than Dak Prescott. At all, you know what I mean? He should have came under that. I know that it's always let's set the market. The next guy has to get paid more, but I think what Patrick Mahomes actually did. I think what Patrick.
No, he can run.
Yeah,
but it's a lot of that's not. Obviously, running the ball as a quarterback, even with Daniel Jones, isn't valued across the board.
About Daniel Jones?
Because he said Daniel Jones runs the ball, and I'm like,
bro, he does run the ball, but the thing is, you can get somebody come in and run the ball straight up.
Trade for fucking Justin Fields.
Yeah, but this ain't the Danny Dimes podcast.
Problem with white quarterbacks?
No,
he's just trash.
I will only you know how like they want. I think
all white quarterbacks.
What's the name of the guy from the?
I don't think quarterbacks should get paid like that.
Geno Smith.
Geno Smith has been the only starting quarterback in the history of the Giants. So the Giants is known for not having black quarterbacks. That's my point. We don't in the market that we are. We need a boring character like Eli Manning, and now we have
a Phil Simms.
Y'all are comfortable with that. That's it.
I think
that's just comfortability.
Okay, so I can.
Maybe you want a good quarterback.
No, I want a quarterback that
get a good one.
No, I know. Hold on. I think what Avo is saying is the symbolic interest the Giants have and who the quarterback is and what the quarterback look is going to be for the market. I think that is a conscious decision and effort that they do look into. I think that's a fair.
What's his name? You know what ruined the Giants winning another championship or even going back to the playoffs?
What?
Plaxico Burress. Shooting
that 1 year, Plaxico Burress, he didn't get shot. Johnson won back to back. I'll say that.
You get caught up in the limelight, so we need a boring quarterback. We don't need a Lamar Jackson. We don't need a Aaron Rodgers.
Tyrod Taylor.
We need a
quarterback
Daniel Jones that he's just gonna get to work.
A couple games, he was like coming in started.
Just a backup. We don't know his life. With like it just. I like the boring character. He belongs in the city, and I think that later on,
that's perfect for New York. Boring.
I mean, the boring mediocre New York quarterback has proven to win like 4 Super Bowls for New York. So like,
but I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like
I know
it's
you're not talking
this
Kansas
time.
City.
I think the question, I think the question was, is Daniel Jones overpaid though? So I mean, if he fits the image of New York, I'm not really going to argue with you on that. But is he overpaid? I think 100%. Like I said, I think Patrick Mahomes really. I think how we can do this going forward, because he's undeniably the best, greatest quarterback in the league. We can go forward, and that could become leverage for the owners. I'm not necessarily advocating for that, but I think it's gotten kind of crazy where it's like whoever the next guy is up to get paid has to get paid more than the last guy. Like I understand we're all trying to get money and we're all on the same page and trying to push the but like honestly, like it got out of hand.
You're saying that's the issue with the quarterback situation.
Well, and Patrick Mahomes, there's no argument he's not the greatest quarterback playing right now.
Patrick Mahomes is doing what Tom Brady did.
Quarterbacks are getting overpaid.
You don't have to max me out because you're going to don't max me out, but spend that money in other places. That's what Patrick. That's why Patrick Mahomes isn't.
He's still getting $45 million.
He's still getting paid crazy.
And then he's with kickers, he's getting 60.
Hold up, the Chiefs fan.
Yo, you remember when he beat the shit out of Jacksonville with no legs? That shit was the best game ever, bro.
We just said that.
Yo, listen. Avo. What? You know what happened the night after we lost? You got your pants pulled down and exposed by Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Like Daniel Dimes got exposed. The offense was dead, and you looked and you reminded us that you weren't a playoff team. The NFC is just massively weak.
Yeah.
Because if you were an AFC team right now, you'll be looking at Stroud or Richardson. So thank God you're in one of the worst divisions in football because the Redskins, not Redskins, the
Commanders.
No, not even the Commanders. Think of how many teams are sitting on top of you. The Cowboys and the Eagles are your fathers and your stepfather.
How many parades?
We won the division 3 years ago. So
how many Super Bowl parades have you gone to? Because I remember graduating from high school, I went to one, and I remember Eli took me to another one. So
it's a great franchise overall.
I hope you took all those Eli trophies to that divisional game against the Eagles.
Take pictures.
I wonder how many of those Lombardi trophies you threw for a touchdown.
Could I respond to him real quick?
Danny Dimes has no production.
I want to respond to him as far as Daboll as his coach.
Parades every week in New York.
For bullshit.
Y'all have parades for the Knicks right now. Brian Daboll.
Yeah, Brian Daboll. Thank you. Don't let me forget that.
Yeah.
Patrick's parade.
That's ass shaking. That's different than a trophy.
We got a Brian Daboll question before we get to the for the next topic. I think we got one more topic. So.
Yeah. I want to ask you. So when we see the progress that Josh Allen had under Brian Daboll, which was significant, and then we see the moderate advancement in Daniel Jones's game, does that concern you at all? And then you immediately pay him based off of that. I don't know how much he could have heard here.
He's pretty much saying this is what he said. He was like,
Josh Allen's overrated.
No, Josh Allen.
Crazy.
I think Josh Allen has more talent. Like he has a bigger, he has a higher ceiling.
Well, that's why we're saying Daniel Jones should be out of there and he's overpaid.
Right, but I think what Daboll gets credit for is cleaning Daniel Jones up, eliminating the turnovers. We're going to minimize your responsibility. Yeah. We're going to remove all the complex plays and make this a simplistic game. You make 2 reads and run. And we're going to get out of here.
If he showed he can get the most out of that guy, which was mediocre before that, he was like mobile. Really, he was mainly like a running quarterback down there. So it's like you see what he could do with him, but then you see in comparison what he's done with Daniel Jones, which is really like not really impressive from statistically. Where they got was impressive, but his best season, Deuce just read it off to us by anybody else's standards.
They both are mobile quarterbacks, but at the end of the day, I think I don't want to steal your point, but Josh Allen has a way better arm.
And we're agreeing,
Well,
but that's
hold
why
on,
my
but
question to him is, that's my point of illustrating.
Yeah.
Doesn't that then concern you that Daboll wasn't able to get that kind of production out of him?
Here's the big thing. Here's the thing with Josh Allen. He was a big time prospect when he was coming out of high school. He just decided to go to a small school, and then he ended up transferring to an even smaller school. Right. So he was recognized as a talent already. Like he didn't slip through he didn't slip through the cracks or anything like that. The thing was, is just going to the smaller school, he didn't get the development that you would at a big school. So he was kind of raw coming out. He
wasn't polished.
He ran a lot and shit like that.
Right. Daniel Jones came in going to the Eli Manning passing camps coming from Duke, and you still are mediocre.
Yeah. Right.
So it's like
exactly.
So it's like, how much coaching do you need? Like, why you always have to get the best coaches to just barely pass the cut?
I'm sorry. I think Josh Allen is overrated. I mean, Josh Allen's had the number one defense.
I think we've seen. No, I think he's saying that. I think
number one defense.
I think patriarchy.
I think it's premature to sell the Josh Allen stock.
Here's the thing. Here's the problem with that Josh Allen argument. 2 years ago in the playoffs, when he was dealing against Mahomes, and he threw like 5 touchdowns in that game, and they both scored like 3 touchdowns. They both scored like 3 touchdowns within 2 minutes.
You're talking about with the outstanding Chiefs defense. Like, is that what are you telling
me? I mean that defense went to a Super Bowl though, so they're not terrible.
But I think the main point. I think the reason why he's saying
they were terrible last year.
Let me finish really quick.
Go ahead. You say they were terrible last year.
You have guys falling down in the end zone, and Gabe Davis is wide open. You have people literally falling down in the end zone. Josh Allen is overrated. I'm sorry. Like I just.
And then Brian Daboll left, and then Josh Allen kind of
He really didn't peter off that much. He really didn't peter off that much.
And the playoffs, what about the playoffs?
And this year he was hurt.
He got hurt.
He had the fucked up elbow. I'm a Dolphins fan. I got no love for Josh Allen. Okay. But I think that people jumping off that, because really last year, you remember, and I didn't agree with this. Like I said, I'm a Patrick Mahomes stan. People were saying after that game, they were trying to make that a conversation. Is Josh Allen better than Patrick Mahomes after the duel they had? Which was bullshit. Which was bullshit. We all agree that's bullshit.
Money, and he actually made the Bills. There was a time that the Bills was the best team in New York, type of thing. And who
just like D. Molly from Cali just said. D. Molly from Cali just said. Josh Allen is Jim Kelly. You know what I'm saying? He's the closest thing to Jim Kelly like we've ever seen from a Bills quarterback.
Nothing new under the sun.
People from Buffalo, they be like, I'm from New York City. Nah, you from Canada.
Who wants to be from there?
I'm from the city. I'm from Bronx.
Well, Buffalo is a city.
Yeah, but Buffalo's the best team right now.
And why do y'all always try to claim everything in the state? Like, if you're from the Bronx, just claim what's from the Bronx. Claim the dirty rats in the alley. Don't try to claim. Don't try to claim Niagara Falls too. Like, you've never been to Niagara Falls. Like, stop claiming Buffalo. Stop trying to claim the TGI Fridays on the corner across the street from the stadium, man. Like, stop it.
So where y'all got Josh Allen ranked right now?
The baddest bitches in New York live in the Bronx. So you go with
that's because they're all.
Tap us in, brother. Tap us in. What's going on?
Listen, bro. Listen.
We got the baddest bitches in America.
See, this is the diversion. This is the diversion issue. I just told you stop claiming New York. Just claim the Bronx, right? And then you want to divert to, well, we got the baddest bitches. Like, we don't care. We're from Florida.
It's not even about that. Yeah,
it's not even about that. We're not even talking about that. I just want you don't claim but the Buffalo Bills.
We, because those are my sisters, my moms, my cousins. So my Latina women.
See, I knew that's where it was going.
No.
Listen, you're really walking in.
Okay, so what's your point?
I'm black president.
I'm letting.
Who is we?
Nah. You want to slow walk yourself down the plane.
Wait a minute. Obama was Latino?
Because patriarchy is about to just,
pull the rug.
People's elbow. And I'm trying to
come off the top rope.
Yeah, and I'm trying to pull him back
Not FBA. I didn't say.
That's a group now? Non-FBA?
No, actually, I call it FABA. I call it.
You can barely get along with Puerto Ricans. Dominicans and Puerto Ricans don't even. But now you're getting along with half Kenyans and half whites.
Who said I was Dominican? Or why are you categorizing me? And what's your name, by the way, so I can just direct you?
My name is Eric. Yeah. So, but the thing is this. I'm sorry.
Call your job.
I'm sorry. My mistake. I assumed somebody from the Bronx. I assume somebody from the Bronx. Somebody that sounds like you and how you talk.
Okay.
I picture you as a bodega boy.
Oh,
Picture you as somebody who plays dominoes on
God
the street
damn
with
it.
lawn chairs.
He said he's bodega dams.
Shots fired.
I
He said he's a tan boy.
I'm American.
My two son
I don't.
I'm American too, because I'm also from South America. I'm from South America.
boy about to go at it,
From South America. I'm from the United States of America.
You don't get to no.
My bad.
That's the United States.
My bad. I'm from the best country in the world. My mistake.
I'm letting him go.
Well, I don't
I can
disagree.
actually-
I became a citizen 2 years ago, and there's a reason why I put so I never said wrong.
If I stay in a garage for 2 years,
I'm
does that make
American
me a
twice.
car?
I'm American twice. That's the problem.
How does that? No,
But I can download.
Like I was born in America, and then I got another. You understand?
I was born in the United States of America.
No,
But
you probably you sound European. You sound like
no, I'm an American. I'm an American. I wish. You mean the Europeans that colonized you? You mean the Europeans that stopped you from sacrificing children? You mean the Europeans that stopped you from? Wait a minute, you're Hispanic. You're Hispanic. You're all biracial. You're all biracial. But you can't stay in your country. But you can't stay in your country. But you can't stay in your country. You can't stay in your country. Yeah, no, yeah. All I gotta do is hit that, and you'll fall in line. I know you'll hit that, so you'll fall in line. I know.
All that xenophobic shit don't get to me. Don't worry.
All I gotta do is put a hookah. Hey, I got a hookah for you. You want some hookah? I know that you love hookah. You like that? I got some hookah for you.
Again, xenophobic jokes.
I got an electric piano for you. Do you like the electric piano?
You gotta shoot me jewelry too.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that is. Is that what y'all eat?
What I need you to do
I got a plantain. You want some plantain? You sucking America's dick right now. You sucking America's dick. Suck America's dick. No, you're not. No, you are not. Oh yeah, well tell me your address. I'll send Border Patrol right now.
They're hiring right
I'll send Border Patrol. Border Patrol, woo, woo. Border Patrol, Border Patrol, woo, woo. Border Patrol, woo, woo.
Look at this guy.
Were you a part of the guy that got killed at the bodega? Were you involved in that? Were you involved in the slaughter of the guy at the bodega?
No, I was involved.
Okay, all right.
Shit, that's an allegation.
Okay, all right. I'm curious about that.
I met his mother. I was there, and I live in that neighborhood. I grew up in 183rd in fucking, Park Avenue. So I actually grew up with that family. So if you got something to say about that
let me
family,
ask you a question.
Just know that you're not welcome in New York and the Bronx.
I don't want to go to no shithole. People like you. I live in Kansas City. You and your people have turned that place into a shithole.
Greatest city in the world.
You and your people have turned that place into a shithole. And you have machetes. You have machetes and fried rice. You have machetes and fried rice. Okay?
They do got machetes, so he's not even friendly.
Exactly.
They got some blades.
Like you make no point, bro.
No, the point that I'm making is this, right? I'm making. Says the guy who lives in New York. Says the guy who lives in New York.
Personally attacked you.
My God. My God. Says the guy that lives in the trash bag. You don't know what cleanliness looks like. You don't know what fresh air smells like. You don't know. You breathe in smog. You breathe. I have a house. You have an apartment. I have a house. You have an apartment. You've never seen a house. You didn't grow up with a front lawn. You don't know what grass looks like. You've never seen wildlife.
That's a wild
You got married on concrete.
When was the last time the Royals?
You grew up on a stoop.
The only animals you know are
Your
doves.
parents got married on a stoop barefoot.
Oh, damn.
Exactly.
This man missed his calling.
When's the last time the Royals won a championship?
The Royals won a championship.
2015? Before the bum-ass Yankees had?
Like how many?
Yeah, the last time the bum-ass Yankees won. Yeah.
Great food.
Yeah, y'all won. What have you done for me lately? Ooh, yeah. The Royals have won one before the Yankees. What have you done for me lately? Ooh, yeah. What have you done for me lately?
Nigga say you don't know what grass look like.
Yeah, I swear to God.
What is the Kansas City?
And if it wasn't for the biracial man, you wouldn't be winning nothing in New York City.
Oh shit! I never heard you had the biracial man to think. That's the first time.
He's Dominican. Stop saying he's Dominican. I know y'all be claiming him. He's mixed. Y'all always try to claim mixed people. Y'all try to claim mixed people. Y'all always try to do that. He's American.
But you gotta understand.
Y'all always be trying to steal our people.
Afro-Latinos run for MLB.
Steal our people.
Hey, but a half-breed beating all of y'all. A half-breed American beating all of y'all.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, imagine that. One half-breed American beating all of the Afro-Latinos in baseball.
That's cap.
Tell me a Latino right now.
Puerto Rico's going crazy right now.
Better than Aaron Judge.
Well, it got that one.
I didn't think so. Aaron Judge could walk through Dykeman with a pair of pajamas on. Aaron,
Freddie Freeman.
I don't. He's cool, but I'm telling you this right now. Aaron Judge could walk through Dykeman with a pair of pajamas on and Crocs and not speak a lick of Spanish and get every Afro-Latino woman.
Oh shit!
Okay, there you go.
Come to your block and take every bitch he wants.
There you go.
In Crocs.
Why the Afro like?
Abo,
you good, Aaron? You good?
I would be better if you sent me some Cash Apps or Florida Boy J.
Eric, you went crazy.
Show, but I know you're not.
Y'all definitely need to go ahead and drop that Cash App. I'm about to
show. Let me show love in the bank account.
Let me go ahead and
smoking weed on the thing. It messes up the algorithm for YouTube.
Damn it!
All right, hey, drop the jewels, man. Drop the jewels.
You should be smoking weed anyway. It's not good for you. Did your Avalita know you smoking weed?
He talking to Avo. He don't know what that means. He started talking Spanish. Let me continue get my phone.
You wasn't raised to do that.
I thought it nigga said apple pies.
He said Abuelita. I mean, that means like grandma.
Negroes smoking weed. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Mom.
You should be getting ready to go to mass tomorrow.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
See? You come over to America and you lose your culture. Be ashamed of yourself.
What makes you think I don't go to church?
I don't think you go to church. You smoking weed on a Saturday night. When's the last time you've been to mass?
Well, I live in California. I don't live in Kansas. It's illegal where you at. I understand, bro.
Good. It should be illegal. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. You ain't got an AR-15, no.
I apologize, bro.
You ain't got no AR-15, no. I know that. You got an AR-15? I know you ain't got no AR-15, no.
I'm sorry, your congressman.
You got a bunch of weed, but you ain't got no guns.
I'm sorry.
You got all the weed, but you ain't got no guns.
You can just go to the dispensary.
Yeah, but you gonna get robbed at the dispensary.
You gotta hide your weed.
You ain't got no guns. You ain't got no guns. You ain't a real American. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke weed. Weed is wrong.
In a shithole like Kansas City. It's a shithole.
Y'all get stabbed more than we do. You get killed more than we do. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? We have a population of 8.3 million people. How you gonna compare with a shithole?
Bro, y'all taking craps on each other on the subway. Y'all literally are peeing on people in the subway.
But listen, I
saw a video of somebody getting peed on the subway.
The subway was not a thing for society. The subway was.
Well, then why do y'all live in there? Then why do you live? You live your life underground.
Oh my God!
I've never been underground. You live half your life underground.
New York is a man-made city.
How is that? How does it fact you don't know how to drive? You don't know how to drive an automobile. You've never owned a car in your life.
Like, you know what I mean?
You just sound retarded, bro.
That's the truth. Y'all don't own cars. Y'all don't know how to drive.
Whatever. Go ahead.
Are you telling me most of y'all know how to drive? Y'all worst fear is the steering wheel.
God damn.
Most of y'all know how to drive. It's the truth.
Worst fear is the steering wheel. Hey man, listen.
Why do you have a
How many more races?
Why do you have a green wristband on?
His bag is.
Did you go to the club tonight? Why do you have on a green wristband, sir? Sir, you have on a green wristband. Sir, you have on a green wristband.
What are you saying?
Why do you have on a green wristband? Did you go to the club tonight?
We'll be until 1:30.
Yes, pop that, please, sir. Jeez, you were a sinner, bro. You were a sinner, bro.
Hold on. What was that in your hand? You held up some green.
I'm gonna pray for you, bro.
I got my green card.
I'm gonna pray for you. I'm really gonna pray for you.
I know.
You forgot
I know
your
what it was.
culture, and you need Christ in your life. You need to stop smoking that weed, stop going to the club, and you need to get your life right with Jesus Christ. You need to become a real American and accept Christ in your heart.
Yeah.
The end is coming.
Yeah.
I'm actually doing Ramadan as a.
Really? Are you trying to give me a heart attack tonight, bro?
Sinner.
But I'm not.
Are you trying to? You're really trying to give me a heart attack. So you're a Hispanic New Yorker Muslim.
No, I'm not Muslim.
Okay, but you
said that
practice
don't make any
Ramadan.
The only way I will be Muslim if I ever go to jail, which I'm not trying to go to jail, but if I ever go to jail, that's
So
the
you
gang.
too scared to
That's not a
fight.
Muslim.
That's the gang that I. No, that's the gang.
He said he's Muslim in
Most
jail.
people convert to that because they want to protect their butthole in prison. You do know that, right?
That's not a bad idea.
Well, that's a good protection. That's a good body part.
So you scared of that? You scared of fighting in prison? Y'all from? Come on, man.
No, it's not about the fighting.
You from the Bronx. We know that y'all people from New York ain't tough, but come on, you just gonna back out like that?
I'm not trying to get jumped like Tekashi.
You ain't like him. You ain't, no. Come on now. Not yet, but that is a New York rapper.
Nah, I don't.
Listen.
All right, there it is.
Yeah, hey, listen.
What's going on with the rap game? When y'all gonna put out some better rappers? It's been like, I don't know, 30 years. But when are y'all gonna put out some better rappers?
Hispanic's gonna put out better rappers.
Listen.
Ice Spice is carrying your whole city right now.
Hey, listen.
Yo, Davey says a little
Listen, we're all sitting here. They're
Loving
like, hey, listen, we will be here till 1:30.
brother. I can vibe with it.
We all got to dip, and I am being charged by the hour.
Yeah, I'm about to
unless y'all want
leave out. But the guy down there, I respect you. I'm just messing around with you, guy from bottom.
But listen, before you go, no, Eric, before you go, I want to tell Avo something because Avo obviously doesn't listen to when I try to tell him things because he ends up in situations and blames me on the back end like I set him up, and I'm like, no, you did this to yourself because he clearly, and I told y'all, and I even clearly didn't understand when he first said something to Eric, and I'm like, hey, yo, Avo, chill out. Relax. Said like 3-4 times. And he just act like he didn't hear me.
You tried to peacemake. You did. I saw
before.
it.
And Eric wasn't even like picking it up. I can tell because it was like the 4th time, and it was like Eric like just smelled the blood in the water.
It was Chief Red, man.
And then Eric was like, all right, bow. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna sit back. And we just gonna talk him back, and I'm gonna get my text off. I'm gonna send my. But Avo, this is what I'm saying. Avo, this is what I'm saying. This is
smoking weed,
Man,
bro.
he became a
lot of lessons.
Avo, this is what I'm trying to say before I end the show. Avo, this.
You need the Lord in your life.
Avo. You know that meme where it was like the hand pointing this way, like, boy, I know you ain't talking. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Avo? Just follow me. You know that meme that was going around like 5 years ago? It was like the hand pointing this way, like, boy, I know you ain't talking. Like, boy, I know you ain't talking that on type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what happened to you. Like, this is the Black American culture. Like, when like you just taught you out of turn, like you standing in the road, and a nigga who like looking at you like, oh no, I'm about to cook. Like, and you kind of jumped into that, and I was trying to pull you back, like, yo, just have a conversation about sports. We're going like we were doing. It was going past the mic. And
Daniel Jones,
right? And I know what we said earlier, but I'm like, Avo, we roast and everything, but it's like you got to know your weight class, or you got to kind of feel people out before you start roasting.
This motherfucker's a demon.
And he didn't even come on camera yet. You came on camera. You got to know the art of roasting. You came in.
Bring some of that energy to sit politics, brother. I need some of that fire.
New York
going crazy.
You gave New York a whole L. You gave New York. Hold on, Avo. You gave New York a whole L for no reason. Number one, and number two.
Well, I think he should go. If Star goes to New York, I think Florida Boy should move to Brooklyn. Or to like Queens.
Okay.
I'm not moving anywhere. I just got a new crib, bro. I'm not moving in. I'm not breaking the lease. Like, bro, I'm not breaking the lease to move to New York. I mean, on the phone anyway. Yeah, I'll be on the phone, but I'm not about to be on no. I'm not about to,
bro, you left New York.
Move up to New York. I mean, they got to be like you crazy. You know what I'm saying? I just got to crazy. But don't even worry about that. This is the point. This is the point, though. No, this is the point.
I've never seen
right now you
a
should
pile
be
of trash in my life.
Like you should be interviewing like drill rappers. Like Stars is putting Shot 97.
No, we're not talking. Listen, and Star know I'm fucking, bro. We're not talking about Star. We're talking about you, Avo. Hold on, Avo. Hold on. Avo, I gotta mute your mic. and you be saying niggas be setting you up, but it's like you gotta respect people's platform when they're trying to get their word out. Because when they can't get the word out, they're forced to mute you because they're trying to, wrap up. They got, people got things to do, and they're just trying to, to just tell you something. So you get your point across and wrap up the show. You going back and forth with a nigga who just backed you out. Like, you didn't pick up a stick. Like, why are you going back at the nigga just shot you 9 times? Like, literally. I'm in the hospital talking to you now.
Play dead.
Just play dead. He will walk away, but you keep, like, moving around, and he keeps biting your head off.
Don't get up.
This is the point I'm trying to say.
Drop the gun.
Don't get up, bro.
Yeah. This is my point. And this is the whole Black American culture that we were talking about. Certain people you can play with, you gotta know you gotta pick your battles. You just can't be just coming on live. Just I know we talked about roasting is something we joust. Yeah. It's not personal. He just said it's not personal. He said it was cool. You just need to stop getting high and go to church. That's all he said. But
well, that's not what he said.
But pretty much he ended it with that. We build you down.
That was his lesson.
Yeah. We break it down and build you back up. The point is this: you gotta know who you going at, and you gotta know who you jabbing at. Because when I was trying to tell you to chill, just like I had to put you on mute, you wasn't chilling. And he just boosted the number. He just went crazy for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And slam dunked you and violated you.
Yeah,
and you could have just chilled and we could have just passed the mic, talk about sports.
Yeah.
So I just want you to remember that. Next time, you don't want to look like the show, but it's like nah, just pick and choose.
Yeah. Or just have a friendly conversation.
Yeah, because that roast was fire. That shit was funny as fuck. It was funny because you was laughing. Yeah. But just know when to get in and out of the jokes, and we passing the mic, and know who you going up against. He didn't come off the camera.
Man's a demon.
So he gets to see you in roast. You don't even get to see him. So you put yourself at disadvantage at first. You joking out on an Abby who can see you.
Literally. Oh.
That's like you talking shit about a sniper.
Free game.
Nigga, you getting JFK'd.
Oh, that's a bar. You just fucking snap. Yeah. Good night, brother. Good night.
All right, man. Hey, but Avo, I'm gonna holler at you. Avo, I'm gonna holler at you on the back end.
You
sober up, bro.
Hey,
That's great.
Could you let the chat before we hop off? No.
Hey, yeah, before we hop off, Sit Politic Podcast. Yeah. You guys got to tap in. We're gonna drop the link on the episode when this gets posted. Sit Politic Podcast. It's our second episode. We did episode 2 years ago when we both hopped on YouTube. We're cooking now. This is another episode. We're gonna come back and cook up in here again.
Gotcha.
This is dope. I appreciate both y'all coming on the show and adding contribution. It was like we had like 7 people on the microphone today.
Yeah, it's great.
I wish if we would have did this back at the crib, bro, we'd probably still be live. But we're gonna do this again
shit right now.
Yeah, it was fire. Exactly. We're a high level podcasting.
Yeah.
This was great. You guys have a wonderful night, and please listen. Hit the like button, subscribe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Comment. Sent Politic Podcast, Perspectives Facts Podcast, episode was like 65. Advo, I'm gonna holler at you on the back end, bro. I appreciate you calling in, and we're gonna holler at you guys. Rondo. Tay, you know what I'm saying? Silent Hussein in here. D Marley.
By the way, check for this more exclusive content so we can go for a little bit longer. So they want to check the actual video after it's edited. Because it'll be a little bit more content.
Yeah. So we're definitely going to have a little extended clips. We're going to be dropping those, but we're going to sign off on YouTube and StreamYard. But you guys have a great night, man. Like I said, hit the like button, subscribe, Sit in Politic Podcast, Perspectives and Facts Podcast.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys on YouTube, man.
Absolutely. All right. So the last topic that I wanted to get in with you was really your best album of the year so far.
My best album of the year so far, just period.
A little bit. Well, I don't know if it's hip hop or not, but that's really where I'm focusing to have more of a conversation we could all, take part in. But yeah, your favorite album of the year so far, something that really went crazy for you.
My favorite album of the year so far has it's been kind of easy for me to say this. Has been the Don Toliver album, but I don't know if people would say that's a rap album, but to me, I guess it's not. But maybe it's like one of them hybrid albums.
I count it. It's hip hop, maybe not rap.
Yeah, like it's hip. Like he was rapping and singing. It was, to me, it's the best album that dropped this year. It's the best body of work. Like, unless somebody can give me a better album, like please let me know. But if you haven't heard the Don Toliver album, I feel like personally, you're kind of missing out. You're missing out on women. You're missing out on a whole nother vibe.
It's like if you don't know what Bad Bunny is, it's like, bro, you gotta definitely tap in on that.
Oh yeah, I just got put on Bad Bunny last like a week and a half ago.
Gotta have one to throw on.
Yeah, I had a hold on. Oh yeah, we're out here. Yeah, I had a female take me to Miami.
Oh yeah,
my birthday last week.
Really, Bad Bunny.
Yeah, and she was listening. We were listening to Anwell and Bad Bunny like the whole time.
God, it was just a vibe. You feel like you're out of the country. Were you even speaking English? You were just doing like gibberish?
Yeah, she tried to throw currency on. And I was like, wait, what are you doing?
Legend though. Stop.
I was like, No, I'm a big I'm a big Currency fan. I got shirts signed by Currency. I've dapped him up multiple times.
Coming?
Yeah, I'm the biggest current. I'm one of I've seen him on two hands.
Certified.
Pause, but I've seen him on two hands can count. Right.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. Nigga said you seen him on two hands.
This is a man that holds himself accountable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we ended the stream before we said that. Yeah, it was, but it was like, dude. Man. But he's definitely, honestly, like Currency's dope and everything. But when I was listening to like the Bad Bunny and everything, it was super dope. So just to take it back to the original topic, it was Don Toliver shit by a mile.
Damn. Okay. Do you guys?
For only like 90 days in a year. So.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It's more of like a quarter point.
Yeah, 92 days in a year. Don Toliver.
Yeah. You got one?
Shit between G Herbo and Sauce Walker. I like
Sauce
Ghetto
Walker?
Gospel 3. That shit's hella hard.
Damn. Yeah.
You talk about bars and bar, like bar for bar and story and
I'd
shit.
say the G Herbo album for me too.
G Herbo shit slides.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, G Herbo's. We think he's a little overrated, right?
Oh,
G Herbo.
You said we?
I'm
Here
saying
we go with
me.
that, like,
I'm saying me.
I think G Herbo's.
Shit again.
I think G Herbo's. He's a little overrated. I think most of those Chicago rappers overrated. To be honest,
That was a wave that got on.
I think
Yeah.
I mean,
G Herbo's the best one to come
the-
out of Chicago.
I mean, the
Hell
last
no.
I like the last album.
Who?
I wouldn't
like
say
Dirk
all
more
his
than
shit is
easy.
great, but I
Dirk?
like the last
Dirk
album.
definitely more.
You know
than
what's funny though?
Herbo barely. He's just now trying to figure out how to flow.
I mean, the last album I thought was good. I mean,
I'm rolling.
Bro, Herbo's been honestly. It's like Herbo. He is where he is. Like he's not gonna
expand.
If Lil Durk didn't get that Drake look, he would have been sitting there right with Herbo because that's where he was before.
I'm gonna say
that
right
Drake
now,
feature.
R.I.P. Vaughn. But if he was
I don't
here,
know about her.
there'd be no Dirk.
No, I feel like he
expanding though.
But Vaughn would have been in prison though. So
Fair enough.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
I think
But Vaughn, there's a
Dirk
good
would have
argument
expanded
for it.
regardless, though.
Yeah, but Dirk, my thing with Dirk is this, bro. Like him and Lil Baby ain't nothing special about them.
Lil Baby's hella hard.
Yeah, but what would you say is special about him specifically? Stands
Lil
out.
Baby has to evolve.
Yeah.
Bro, that made me talking shit.
Lil Baby would have to evolve.
But Lil Baby don't be saying nothing. Like he can rap. No, he got a flow,
man really
and
be
I don't need a
talking that
message.
shit.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I don't need a message from you, right? But Lil Baby kind of has the same flow on every song, and his voice
I mean, that's fair.
is kind of like
It's like an Ace Hood.
it's kind of yeah. He's kind of a little Nate. Now he can rap, and he has shitted on 1,000 songs. Like he's really good. Oh, don't. What is that? It's music.
Is this my show?
Oh, no, I forgot. I'm not live, so yeah, I don't care.
That's hilarious. That's what played.
Yeah, I'm so paranoid with like music.
That's funny.
Potting because of copyright strikes. Like I was like, is that music? And I'm
actually,
like, I'm not.
Yeah,
even live
could you
stream.
look at that and text me real quick what the number is?
Yeah,
I can make sure I edit it out.
1234.
Text it to me. Right.
Yeah, so personally, like I said, that was just my top album of the year. So
yeah, that's interesting. I'm trying to double back and check because, like you said, it's a short year. I know. Well, I wanted to ask you. This is too early to say it would be on the list, but I know you last time when we kicked it, you said that you're a big Larry June fan.
yeah, I like the project he dropped. That was
Alchemist.
Yeah. I was listening to that shit all day yesterday.
Yeah. That's what I was actually listening to.
Yeah, not is it candidate for like album of the year?
It's a little early.
Yeah, it's early, but you know, I said like the reason why I said Don Toliver is because like it just gave me like a feeling of like this is what it's gonna sound like when I'm like when I was in Miami. We played that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
when I'm,
that's the vibe.
Man,
When
the
I'm
only
out
time I
there
listen
fly-
to Don Toliver is at Rolling Loud, so I can go to the crowd and look at.
But you know,
all
it's
the
just different.
craziness.
To me, it's different vibes though, right? For me, I appreciate music that like I can listen to with women. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like that's like when you ask me, my favorite
craziness.
shit is like the shit that like because I be around women, so like I want to listen to the stuff that like women are playing that
Yeah,
aren't
sometimes.
like women music.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like people, oh man, you know,
Trying to bust that move.
like because music sets the vibe.
Sets the
Like
vibe.
I'm not gonna get in the car and start playing boom bap. I'm not gonna get in the car and start playing no J. Cole. I'm not gonna get in the car and start playing
if you could
Nas.
introduce
Like,
and if you could introduce a female to some music, that's a low key.
yeah, but guess what? You do that after you bag her and that's like your chick. I'm not about to put you on no new vibes and you just
Well, they're gonna hear it, right?
yeah, but it's different from like your girl, like you putting her on the
100%.
vibes.
I had a
versus you
chick
just
put
playing
me
music.
on Shorty. I'm like, I fuck with Shorty.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but,
gotta look at her a little crazy.
but like
yeah, no, I feel you.
even that Drake album, honestly, never mind. Right?
hit you up.
Like that actually got some bangers on it. And if you actually was chilling with a chick this summer or going out of town and you put that on, it's vibes.
It's a vibe. Yeah.
You fell in love.
Yeah.
Because just the music. But it's like, damn, he rappers like blah. But what are you doing? What did you do this summer? Were you on the block serving, or were you actually going on vacation with bitches?
I feel like
What would you rather be doing this summer if I gave you them two options?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
rhetorical.
get yourself in that vibe. Put that energy around you.
Well, so I want to throw mine in here. I don't know if any of y'all did y'all hear Smino, Love for Rent?
Nah.
Damn. Okay, never mind. No
Smino?
conversation. Smino from St. Louis. Yeah.
Sounds familiar though.
He's like,
I didn't hear the album though.
Yeah, it's nice. It reminds me of like some Outkast shit. It's creative.
Damn,
I fuck
sounds
with it.
hard.
It is. I like it. You heard some of it riding around with me, and you're like, you specifically said this shit's trash. So, you know what I mean? But that doesn't mean shit. That really, if anything, made me like it more. Let me know I was, in the right place. But
no, it didn't.
yeah. All right. Well, you stood on G Herbo, man. That's probably the most influential fucking music in your lifetime. Is the Chicago drill music.
No, that's the one I can remember right now. I mean,
yeah, it makes sense to me though. Just like I said, because that is one of the most influential time periods that you were into all those guys. Fucking Tato, all the crazy shit. Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah. It was a good time.
I really just like Chief, and then I like Fredo, and then SD.
SD was hard.
SD, yes sir. So I mean, it makes sense. But Smino, Love for Rent, that's definitely one to check out. If y'all haven't heard of that, I can't really talk about it with y'all. But like I said, it's more of like on the creative tip, not no violence type, talk. It's a lot about it's Love for Rent, so it's about females a lot. But interesting, and his flows are crazy, clever wordplay, all that. Like. Yeah, definitely. It's there's a lot of depth there. But let's go ahead and close it out. It's a late night. We've been vibing. Y'all been vibing with us. We appreciate it. Make sure you hit like, share, subscribe. Wherever you're watching this, go support the other. It's going to be in the bio.
Yeah, I'm
going to definitely support. And just FBJ, what you got going on, man? Every time it's a movie, it's a vibe, and it's like inspiring, and like just makes me want to keep grinding on this shit, man. It's cool. You know what I mean? Really having these conversations.
Yeah, man.
We just sit down. It's organic. And survive.
Yeah, honestly, like I said, it's not like I'm like on like no wild shit, anything. But when, like I told you before we went on camera, when people want to sit down like collab and do work with me or whatever, I look at more of like, are you in my same industry?
Yeah,
or not? Because if you're not, then we're not gonna do any work together.
Yeah,
because where's the interest lying? And now if you're like a bigger rapper, if you're like bigger in something, then I need to do business with you. Because I'm not big enough to be doing business with people under me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I think that honestly
we don't have time to help people under us unless they have the same mind track that we have. Whereas like I can streamline you up here a lot quicker than somebody who wants to just let's me calling your product, promote whatever fuck I got going on. Like I'm not even about to waste my time. Are you going to pay? If you're not, then we're not doing shit together.
No, we're on the same wave. We're on the same wave as far as that's concerned.
Yeah, this business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
No more free clout.
So I mean, as far as like us getting together and shit like this is always like like you said, high level potter. It's dope. Sure. So it's and then just one thing that you said to me last time we were here is like talking to creators and collaborating with creators reminds you that you're not crazy. I said that a lot of times. I said that earlier talking to the other one. And like I said, so just this type of shit, you take a lot from it because in your everyday, if you're not seeking this, then you're not going to just run into it on the street. You're not going to just run into it with your everyday people that you run into. So it's like you got to go out of your way. We drove 3 hours to link up. You know what I mean? It was important, and like we made it happen.
Hey man, you saved some very uncomfortable conversations for a few people tonight. If I wasn't in Orlando.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yes, sir.
So they should really be thanking you. They should be subscribing who, man? Say the your name. Platform.
Say the name.
They don't need clout.
No, I'm saying say the name of the.
Sit Politic Podcast. That's who.
I was saying the white man, but yeah.
Oh, the white man.
Podcast.
No. They should be thanking the white man tonight. They should be thanking the white man tonight.
And if y'all don't go,
because y'all don't got no problem thanking the white man for everything else he gives you in Jacksonville, Florida. So I don't see how you should have a problem thanking the white man.
Can I talk to my people?
Talk to your people.
Can I talk to my people? So real quick, man. Look, if y'all want to thank me, go subscribe. Sit in Politic.
10K.
Sit in Politic on YouTube, everywhere. Go check it, Instagram, all that. Sure. Y'all want to fucking thank me for what happened tonight.
10K.
Enjoy all this content that we brought you for one. So you didn't get smacked, and you also got some fire content for like however many hours we've been going vibing.
I mean, we've been doing this all day.
Bro, let's go.
All day.
It's all love. FBJ, this was fire.
Absolutely,
we got to do it again. This is just it's always crazy. It was good to have y'all here with me this time. Yes, and we'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, wow. Man, we was vibing.
Yeah, man.